England, here is the undefeated WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Seeking to avenge his only loss, we invite him to the microphone at this time, the challenger, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'd like to thank my amazing team, and I'd like to thank my strong legal team as well. Look, enough said. Time to cut off his head. Because July the 24th, there will be bloodshed. Get your tickets now. I'll see you soon.
Once again, we'll have opportunity for Q&A for both of our fighters following their opening comments. Now I introduce to you, my pleasure to introduce the defending world champion. He's held the lineal crown since dethroning Vladimir Klitschko in November of 2015. He has inspired millions across the globe with his comebacks, both inside the ring and outside the ring as well. After their dramatic first fight ended in a draw, Fury knocked out Wilder in the rematch to capture the WBC heavyweight title. Once again, here's the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Good afternoon, everybody. Morning. Don't know what time it is. Afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations to Deontay Wilder for finding his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Before the last fight, he was comparing gods, and we know my God won, so congratulations. And after all this bloodshed stuff, not so certain. Heard it all before, to be fair. Said all this last time. Decapitation and bloodshed and all that. And we all know what went down there. So, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people got a lot of questions and they want to know certain facts, including myself. So I'll leave the questions open to the floor. Keep it short and simple from me. Thank you very much.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your host, Rapstar Boxing in the building. Look, man, I had to leave this last, but you know, Rapstar got busy, so I couldn't let the fans down. I couldn't let the subscribers down. I couldn't let the hardcores down, and I had to be last but not least. The situation with the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury press conference, with the energy that Wilder showed after 15, 16 months of the allegations of saying that this man tried to kill him. This is the man who used egg weights. This was the man who put a dent in his fucking head. Let's not forget that. This was the man that he fired his fucking trainer after fucking a decade. Mark Breland. He fired Mark Breland. And then he wants to say the allegations, he's got no proof. So the man got no proof. And he comes with his fucking headphones. And he sits there all through the fucking press conference. Now look, Rapstar's going to keep it real out here, bro. You know, Tyson Fury, I know he comes with antics as well. Tyson Fury ain't perfect. We know Tyson Fury comes with antics. We know Tyson Fury comes with a lot of bullshit. But this is the man, Deontay Wilder. And Rapstar was going to wait until everybody cooked so I can cook everybody. Because those Deontay Wilder fanboys, what the fuck happened to them? What happened when all these fanboys said, oh, we want his trainer dead. Wait till we see Tyson Fury's family. All of a sudden, Deontay Wilder became a corporate guy. All of a sudden, Deontay Wilder became on mute with his fucking headphones. So what kind of fucking energy was that for the fucking trilogy? And we've been waiting all this time, bruv. Come on, mate. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, to all the hardcore boxing fans. We were waiting for the undisputed fight with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. A massive mega event. And this is what they came with, the trilogy. Now, at least Tyson Fury came with some jokes. And he was playing some fucking, you know, he said Deontay Wilder's mentally done. Deontay Wilder can't learn anything. He was trying to get into Deontay Wilder's head. But Deontay Wilder didn't want any verbal battle. He did not want any verbal or mental battle with Tyson Fury. Yeah? So let's keep the shit real. All those Wilder fanboys, what the fuck happened? What happened when you said that Deontay Wilder, this is the man who tried to kill him? This was the man that you said fractured his skull. This was the man who cheated. This was the man who used fucking egg weights, didn't he? Isn't this the fucking man who bought off Mark Breland? That you embarrassed yourself all over fucking the world of boxing? That you said that this was the man who fucking hired Mike Breland to put something in your water? You fucking liar. And this is all you got. That's the energy that you got for all the fans and all your dick riders, all your brotherhood in America, all your bitch channels. And this is the energy that you got for Tyson Fury. Now, come on. What the fuck happened to the Bronze Bomber? What the fuck happened to the same man? Brom Squad. What the fuck happened to that dude? The loudest motherfucker in boxing. The man who can't shut the fuck up. The man who came on an interview and he came at on one of those interviews and he was crazy. The man who was always speaking in every fucking shape and form. This is the loudest motherfucker in boxing and he ain't got nothing to say to the man who tried to kill him. Is that what you guys are telling me? Come on. Is this what you're telling me? That the man who tried to kill you, that this is the energy that you got for everybody, yeah? Isn't this the man who cheated? So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, this situation with Deontay Wilder acting like a fucking bitch, it's just proved it to you. Now, Tyson Fury, he had to talk to Malik Scott. He was talking to Malik Scott while Deontay Wilder was interested in his music. This is the man who told everybody that this man tried to kill him. And that's the energy that you got. Now you're acting like a corporate boxer. A boxer under manners with your headphones on. Now, I think, personally, that was an embarrassment for the way Deontay Wilder's been going on and the way Tyson Fury was fucking laughing at him. Let's be honest. I'm not a big fanboy, but Tyson Fury looked like a king. Tyson Fury looked like a god compared to Deontay Wilder. It just is what it is. Mentally, Tyson Fury beat him on the battle of the press conference and made him look so small, while Deontay Wilder looked nervous. And that's the truth. Deontay Wilder looked fucking nervous and he was totally, you know what I mean? That wasn't even Deontay Wilder. That was a man, a shell of himself, who tried to, cover up everything that he said and everything he did. That was the energy that Deontay Wilder had for all you fans. So you tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder's energy for promoting this trilogy, right? And with the way that he acted, is that the Deontay Wilder that you know? Is that the Deontay Wilder that's been complaining all this time? Is that the Deontay Wilder that's been coming on all those bitch channels with all those allegations and with all that loudmouth talk and everybody else who joined that bullshit, who've been racist, calling Tyson Fury's babies crackers, calling his wife a white crackerhead? Are these the people that you believe that Deontay Wilder represents? Is this your warrior? Is this your king? Is this man your God? Because if he is, what a fucking embarrassment. This was an embarrassing press conference for Deontay Wilder, looking at the outside in. It just didn't look right. I know he came there prepared that he didn't want to get mentally involved with Tyson Fury. He didn't want to be involved in looking in his eyes. He didn't want to really get into it. But that last stare down, even that stare down, Deontay Wilder had nothing to fucking say. The man is right in front of you, bro. You fired your fucking trainer over 12 years. And this is your energy compared to the guy. What are you listening to? What the fuck was he listening to? Justin Bieber? Or what the fuck was he listening to? Probably something like stupid Spice Girls or something with his headphones. You know what I mean? He was more interested in his music than what he was interested in promoting the fight and telling everybody that he wants this man's blood. Isn't this the fucking man who's been crying like a fucking baby for so fucking long? And this is the energy that he wants to bring to the fight. See, far as I'm concerned, I'm not here to be biased. I ain't here to be in none of that situation. Yeah, Tyson Fury comes from closer to my neck of the woods. But Tyson Fury looked like a god compared to Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury was like, what a comedian this guy is. And he made Wilder look so small. That Malik Scott couldn't even... What the fuck is Malik Scott doing? Talking for Deontay Wilder. So now the man's got another man talking for him. That's the king and the warrior of these guys in America. All these fanboys who support Deontay Wilder came with all that bullshit energy, came with all that hype, came with all that talk, like they want to kill a man. And this is what they came with. I mean, at the end of the day, it just feels like it's scripted. You know what I mean? The whole thing felt like it was fucking scripted. That's all I'm saying. It didn't look like anything was, you know, like premeditated. Like he must have planned that 3-4 times. I'm just going to go in there with my headphones. I'm not going to look at him. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm just going to stay away from everything that Tyson Fury says. I mean, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't know how you guys feel about it. But personally, I just think it looked bad. Even the press conference looked weak. I'm just going to keep it real. We're not going to hide it. We're not going to sugarcoat it. This is the biggest fight. This is a bigger fight than it was. And this is the trilogy press conference. It looked weak. There was no energy in that press conference. Only Tyson Fury was trying to bring it. And Deontay Wilder didn't want nothing to do with nobody. He was in a fucking world of his own. So let's keep the shit real. At the end of the day, with all that bullshit and all that hype, that this is all he had to bring to the table. I mean, what is his fans now? Where's all the fucking fanboys gone now? Eh? All the fanboys who said they want to do this to Fury's family. They want to do that to Fury when they see him. Man, at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder showed everybody that all those allegations were bullshit. It was just talk. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all down to what he did from the beginning, to his costume, from his water, to the referee, to Tyson Fury's gloves. Man, the man couldn't stop making up one thing after another. And then the white supremacy. So this is how you let a white supremacy deal with you, yeah? Is that how you let a white supremacy man deal with you? Man, fuck that shit. Anyway, let me check the chat. Let's see who's in the building right now. Yes. We got Mackie in the building. We've got Dead Game in the building. Major Key Boxing. What's happening, bro? My eyes deceiving. What does he say? My brother Rapstar is fucking... Have it right now. Let's go. Johnny Blaze in the building. What's happening, Johnny Blaze? Shelton Moore. Martinez. Peter. What's happening, Peter? Darkness has fallen. Stephen. Johnny Blaze. Yeah, man. D Calico in the building. Yeah, man. Look, man, let's keep the shit real. We're not going to lie here. We're not going to sugarcoat this shit, bro. How the fuck did you guys feel about Deontay Wilder's energy in that press conference? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you got anything to say, I'll send the link out there. How the fuck did you feel? Did Deontay Wilder bring the energy? Did Deontay Wilder bring that fucking shit that he's been talking about? Did Deontay Wilder bring all that fucking bullshit? He wants to take the man's head off. He wants to kill the man. What happened to all that energy, bro? You know what I mean? If you got anything to cook, there's the link. At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, that was a weak press conference. After all that time, we're talking about the trilogy, and the man's more interested in his fucking music. Even the lady tapped him on the fucking shoulder to ask him a question. But the man's scared to fucking answer. The man didn't even want to answer a question after the lady, she tapped him on the shoulder. I mean, what is Deontay Wilder doing, bro? I mean, this is just stupid. The man's either it's got to him, he ain't interested in anybody else or acting like a selfish guy in his fucking headphones. But the man, after everything he said, where's his fucking integrity there? Where's his energy there? Eh? Why are you scared to talk now? Why was he scared to say anything to fucking the man in his face? Come on. What happened to your king then, bro? What happened to the warrior, Deontay Wilder? What, he just going to keep quiet, yeah? Man, it don't even suit Deontay Wilder. You know, and I know, Deontay Wilder, he was acting in a way that just wasn't him. He changed his energy just to be, so that I think at the end of the day, he's mentally scared. I think Deontay Wilder did not want to get into a mental battle with Tyson Fury. Now, let me ask everybody this, and it's a simple fucking question. Ask any man this. If you know that you're telling the truth, and you ain't lying, and you know in your soul that you are telling the fucking truth, why the fuck would you sit there with your headphones on, bro? Answer me that question. Would you not be staring the man down? Would you not even be looking to fucking verbally attack Tyson Fury to get into Tyson Fury's head? If you knew one of those motherfucking allegations were true, right? Just give me one. You wouldn't sit there like that, bro. You won't be sitting there like that. And that's facts. There ain't no fucking man who's going to do with any of those allegations what Deontay Wilder was talking about, that I'm going to sit there with my fucking headphones on and I don't get into this man's brain. I don't stare this man down. I don't show him that you think you ever fuck with me. You fuck with the wrong guy. What happened to that energy for Deontay Wilder? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. What the fuck happened to that energy with a man who's going to fuck with you, and this is the man who fractured your skull? Keep the same fucking energy, bro. You guys are all full of fake bullshit. Oh, you're not going to say nothing now? Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean? That's good. He kept his headphones on. What's the fucking fanboy saying now? Is that what you expected from Deontay Wilder? Come on. Let's keep the shit real out here, bro. Mr. Sinister in the building. We got bacon and eggs on the building. Yes, man. The link is not active, Rat. What does he mean the fucking link is not active, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Try that link again, bro. I don't know why the link ain't active. Try it again, Major Key. Yeah, let me send you another link. Is that one active, bro? But look, everybody, how did you feel about Deontay Wilder, bro? Let me see what people got to say out here. Yo, Rapstar, we were about to send out an AP on a Q1, Rapstar. Bacon egg, as much energy as mud. The link is not active. Well, I'll send you a link fucking again, bro. What you want me to do, bro? Yeah, to my brothers from the other side, man. We haven't spoke for a while. What's going on, Shelton Moore, Major Key Boxing?
Young Rap, what's happening, baby?
What's
I see
happening,
you back
bro?
at it.
Yeah, the link wasn't a hyperlink. The first one you sent wasn't a hyperlink. It was just like we can't copy and paste it either because it's your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you sent it the second time right now, you sent two, and the second was a hyperlink.
Well,
Yeah,
hey, listen,
how you doing,
I need
Rap?
some energy over here. I want to talk to you, Major Key. How you been feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great, brother. My birthday was yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Or I should say my born date, because you know, I didn't give birth. I was birthed into this, so it was my born date. You know, so that's why we say happy born day versus birthday. But I don't want to.
Happy born day, brother.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Mr. Moore. And how are you? Everything good?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just getting me a Modelo so I can cook and rap.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I'm ready to go, man. I've been like I've been poking at Rapstar for like a week and a half and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? The United States needs you, bro. You are brother from across the pond, bro. You need to get your shit up and running, man. We can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, imagine your dealer just like vanishes for a week and a half. Like, what kind of shit is that, bro?
Yeah.
By the
Hey,
time you
look,
come
man,
back,
I want to get
everybody's
cooking. I
gonna have a
want this
different dealer,
energy
bro.
right now, bro. I need some energy, and I need to talk to you, Major Key Boxing. So,
What's
look,
up?
it's been a long time, bro. We've been waiting for this press conference. And before I start talking about the chat's got a lot of things they've been sending me about Wilder and Fury. Now, look, the energy was fucked up, bro. This is the same man who was building everything to the table. That this was
Yeah.
the guy who tried to kill him. What do you think about that press conference for the biggest fight?
No, I definitely. I mean, look, I hear everybody's take on it, and you know everybody's trying to defend him and shit like that, but it's all bullshit, man. At the end of the day, bro, look, you're part of that fight. You're trying to get the most out of it. I don't want to hear no bullshit of that you know, he won that, so let him defend it, or let him promote it. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? He want to talk so much, let him like, bro. All that shit sounds retarded, bro. All that shit sounds retarded. It's like literally, it's like you're a fucking fight. If anything, you would be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You would be amped up. Like, what you mean you got headphones on, bro? Like come on, bro. Like it's like you were talking all that shit, you know, on YouTube, and then you got a fucking platform now on some real shit. Your fucking press conference, the only one that's gonna happen from now to the fight, and this is the best you could do, bro. Put your headphones on and just like dismissive, like you know, let Malik Scott, somebody that you already knocked out, somebody that broke his eardrum that you're fighting against. You know what I mean? Like this is the best you got, bro. Is putting on your earphones and just dismissing the whole conversation. That shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody said, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you can say what you want. But Wilder's never acted like that, and he's just gonna do this. You know, a real nigga would understand that he about to go in. You know what I'm saying? This is man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. You speak to yourself. If you're a fool like that, then you don't understand boxing, man. We've been watching boxing for a long enough time to understand that that's not the way people operate, bro. And just human beings in general. When you're an OG, you understand other people's personalities, and you're emotionally intelligent. You understand how people operate. This is not. This just showed. Just from an OG standpoint, that's why the OGs are saying that he looks weak, bro. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, he looks broken, bro. And I don't want to say that because as far as like I want it to be an interesting fight, but the facts are the facts, bro. He looks broken. That's what it is, man. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, yeah, that was good. I mean, you broke it down. You broke it down. Hey, Shelton Moore, after the whole fucking waiting, bro, this is what Wilder's coming with. What do you think about this, bro?
I thought Wilder looked emotionally weak, mentally weak, because you've been saying that this man cheated you. He used egg weights. He spiked, your water was spiked. The crab in the bucket referee was against you. The whole commission was against you. And Tyson Fury is the cause of all of this. You said it. You said that for 16 months. And then when you come face to face with the man who supposedly did all these horrific, illegal things to you, you have nothing to say. That shows me your character, bro. Your character, you are not what you say you are. You are not confident. That did not show me confidence. Now, I will give him this. He did give a lot of small media outlets, no matter if we agree with what they promoting or not, he gave them time and access. So I will commend him for that. But you're supposed to put your grievances out to the world. This was your chance to bring the proof, show us the evidence, and bring your grievances out to the world. You didn't do that. That tells me you had no evidence. That tells me it was all lies. That tells me that you didn't know how to accept the loss. And the biggest point for me is the third one I just mentioned. You didn't know how to accept the loss. If you believe that the only reason you lost that fight was because you were cheated, that tells me that you don't think you did anything wrong, and what is going to be your incentive to improve. if you didn't do anything wrong, because the only reason you lost was because everybody was against you.
Wow, there were some good fucking points there, Shelton. You ain't biased one bit. You are from America, and you are a brother, and you just keeping the fucking shit real out here, bro.
I'm keeping it real, bro. I want Wilder to win. I'm pulling for Wilder. I just don't know if he has the skill set to pull it off. It doesn't look like it at this point to me.
And then Rapstar, that's actually like a mind frame, a mind state that a lot of us Americans have. And we may argue over here about the racial shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or because we believe that some people believe it's bullshit. Some people are very, you know what I'm saying, like hardcore about it. But at the end of the day, the real boxing pugilists like Shelton and myself, we agree that we want Wilder to win because we're Americans. But at the end of the day, man, like we can't condone the bullshit either. You know what I'm saying? We real people.
Yeah, I just want to say we got some great brothers. I got the brother from Down Under, Jed Cole, in the chat. We've got brother.
Man, tell Jed Cole to get up here, man. Jed Cole, get your ass up here, man. I love Jed Cole, man. That's our brother from
bro, man. Come up,
down
Jed.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got Ped in the
I
building.
haven't heard your boxing perspective in a minute, Jed Kyle. Get up here, man.
Yeah, we got Johnny Blaze in the building. We got Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister says, can everybody see that? Mr. Sinister says, Wilder was there physically, but he was not there mentally. He did not want to interact mentally. That is why he kept his headphones on and he wanted to block everything. Now, look, what I'm saying is, how can you not, after about 12 fucking allegations, why are you not fucking facing this man and trying to get to this man mentally? Why are you not trying to break Tyson Fury down? Why don't you shame him in front of the fucking world? Why don't you fucking do what you've been saying for fucking 18 months? Why did you not say that to the man's face, bro?
He said the opposite. He said, "Oh, there is no proof." Like what? Why did you go on the LDBC channels and entertain that idea, and then come out on a real media platform and say there was no proof, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like that makes you look weak, man. That makes you look weak, bro. What the fuck are we talking about here, Wilder? Like we as Americans want to support you, but it's making it hard to do that because you're fucking up. You're out here capping, bro. Like just fucking accept your L. That's it, man. Just take your fucking L, bro. Imagine if I fucking sat here and said, yo, yeah, Cotto never actually lost to anybody, bro. Like, all that shit was like, ring rust, catch weights and things like that. Nah, bro, Cotto lost. He did. He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He took fights he shouldn't have taken and shit like that, and he lost. But he was a great champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican, Dominican, so yes, I support Cotto. But at the end of the day, he got L's. You know what I mean? So and he never came out like that. You know what I'm saying? So imagine Deontay Wilder lost, bro. That's it, man. You know what I mean? He could have actually lost. Earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that real long extended break when Luis Ortiz was fucking him up in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Like just take your L, bro. You know what I mean? It's not like you're invincible, man.
Just think, fellas. Just think if Muhammad Ali would have said, "Yeah, Ken Norton broke my jaw, but his raps was illegal. He was cheating." That's the only reason why he got me.
Hey, listen, I'm with Peter. Peter Von Renaric says, face it, Wilder could have said all those allegations, but he has got no legs to stand on. He doesn't have proof like he admitted. So that's another thing. Wilder doesn't have no fucking proof with everything he said, but he couldn't come up with one thing. Like Shelton, he couldn't come with one thing after firing Mark Breland. Slandering Mark Breland.
Because it was all bullshit from the gate. Because it was all bullshit from the gate.
Referee. He slandered the commission. He slandered the fucking gloves. He says that Tyson Fury fractured his skull. What kind of fucking lies did this man come out with, bro? And he couldn't look the man in his eye, Shelton, and come with one of those things to get to Tyson Fury mentally. Come on, bro.
Because he was all bullshit from the start. I wouldn't have even had so much of a problem with the excuses if it was one. But once it became 9 and 12 and all that other shit, I was done with it. You got to pick one. George Foreman had an excuse after he lost to Ali, but he picked one. He didn't have 12. You can't use an excuse and stick with it and ride with it. He can't even do that. So he looks real mentally weak, man.
Okay. Hey, yo, Bolt Hype, can you show me your face, bro, and I'll let you in? You know what I mean? You could be a troll, bro. All right, man. I'll let you in, bro. Yeah. So, look, let's get to Bolt Hype. Bolt Hype, how you feeling out there, bro? Yo, Bolt Hype, how you feeling?
Yo, man, what up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, dude?
So, what do you think about this
Wilder,
situation?
bro. Bond's bomber.
Yeah,
Hell
talk
yeah,
to us.
bro. Dude, you guys already know what it is, bro. It's Bomb Squad. What said has been said, okay? And come July 24th, there will be bloodshed, all right? And Deontay Wilder already told you, if you follow him, you know what he wants. And what he wants is actually, it's what you sign up for. It's what you waive, okay? You put your own life at risk, and if he's saying he's willing to go to the extreme and to really beat and end someone, don't we respect that as fans of the gladiator sport? Or are we going to pretend that we're afraid of bloodshed all of a sudden?
Now, can I pose a question to that, Bolt?
Go ahead, bro.
I want to ask a serious question. So we're talking about the man. Okay, so he turns down big offers to unify, right, to become undisputed, right? He turns down big money fights, right? He fights lesser opponents, and things of that nature, right? And then right now he should be promoting. If this is a big money fight, he should be promoting. But instead, he wants to keep his headphones on and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a beast." You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and things of that nature, right? So, with all that being said, like, well, what is his motivation to even be boxing, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that that he's just like he just wants to just be, his whole motivation in life is to beat Tyson Fury, or like what is his motivation? Because it doesn't sound like he's looking for legacy or for money, either or. It just sounds like we listen, like it's pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be the man of your life. You know what I'm saying? This and that. I'm the best person that you ever gonna be with. I'm gonna drill you every day and shit like that. But then at the end of the day, wifey turns around and you know what I'm saying, like you can't even get hard no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it sounds like. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to Deontay Wilder, a lot of fables going on. You know what I'm saying? Aesop's fables up in here, bro.
No, hold up, man. What he said was, you're the A side now, Tyson Fury. So you want to be the big money guy. You want to set all the rules. Okay, you do all the work. Okay, you want to lowball me and blackball me, give me the second offer, right? The plan B offer, the backup offer, because you couldn't get Joshua. You want to give me the small money, the short stack. All right, you go and do everything. Because as part of this agreement, for me dropping all charges and not agreeing to press charges, I'm signing a non-disclosure agreement. I'm saying I won't say anything at all.
Where's your proof of that? Like you said, not pressing charges. Where's your proof of that? Because that's straight up bullshit. I'm gonna call you on that as soon as you say it.
It stands to reason if they've entered into a contract.
There's no proof that there's no legal allegations that are proven. So let's not here, bro. That's your opinion. That's not a fact, though.
They drop it. It's dropped. It's over now. It's over.
So what are you talking about? If it's over, if it's dropped, because there's no proof that ever happened. You see what I'm saying? You're just talking out your ass with that one.
But I'm saying both sides agree. Look, we're not going to bring it up anymore. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, moving on.
Why are you talking about it? Because it's not true.
No, Deontay said he's going on mute.
Bro, when you're talking about arbitration for the fact of the matter that of as far as a fight, as far as a contractual agreement, that had nothing to do with cheating, bro. That had to do with the fight itself. That's it. It has nothing to do with cheating, bro. Like there's nothing that there's no non-disclosure agreement or anything that has to do with anything that has to do with cheating, because that wasn't part of the conversation with arbitration. So anytime somebody brings that up, I'm gonna pull you out on that immediately, bro. I'm gonna pull you back. No, you can't be sly like that. You can't be sly, bro. You can't be sly. I will have a very respectful conversation with you, brother. I've heard you on New Media Boxing, and I respect your conversations, bro. But if you bring something bullshit like that, I have to call you out immediately, bro. I'm sorry. It's just the way I rock.
And here's the question, Bolt Hype. You know this information that they were under some kind of gag order or whatever you call it. How? How do you know this information?
look, if you're taking someone to court, then you're doing business with them at the same time, right? So you agree to say, okay, let's not press these charges. Let's put this to the side. We're not going to bring this up anymore. Everyone just agreed to fight the third fight. And, it is what it is. And so Deontay said, okay, I'll be the B side. You guys want to set all the rules. I'll shut up. I'll go on mute. You guys hype it up. You just want me to be up here and acting a fool and bomb squad. You just want me to wild out. We already know what you want, and I'm not giving it to you, okay? I'm switching it up. It's a different playbook. I'm flipping the script.
Okay,
And
now give me
whatever
a
he
sec. Give me a
does
sec.
is
Give me a
never good
fucking
enough
sec,
for you guys.
Ball Hype.
Whatever he does is never
All right,
good
let me,
enough.
hey, yo, Ball Hype. Let me just talk now, bro. You can have your say. Right, let me just go to the people now. Reptile Lifestyle says, I saw one of the comment in the night before saying that he wouldn't show up. Whoever that person was next to correct. I'm 5 ads through fraud. Fred's interview. So he's talking about barbershop. Fred's interview with him, he was laughing at Paulie and he threatened Jamal Charlo. So he says he wants to slap Jamal Charlo. Who saw that comment? Shelton, did you see that comment?
Yeah, I saw it.
So, I mean, does that show that Wilder's kind of like irritated or he's getting annoyed by different people and people are getting to his head quickly for him to make such a comment that he wants to slap Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo spoke the truth for what he thinks is the truth? What do you think about that, Shelton?
Wilder is the type of guy, in my opinion, from what I've seen from him. Wilder needs his ego stroked, and he needs everyone to agree with him. He doesn't cater to or like anyone who does or says anything that he doesn't agree with. He's a bully. And we know what happens to bullies when they get punched in the face. Now, my man Boat Hype is talking about he's the B side. Of course he's the B side, because he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get your ass whooped.
Right.
You're the B side. So there's not no agreement that he's the B side. Okay, you can be the A side. There's no question that Fury's the A side because he stopped you. So
what's his upside to hype up the fight? What's his upside to hype up the fight? Why not just go on mute? He's not getting paid extra.
The upside to hyping up the fight is the fact that you want people to come and buy this fight. You want people to spend their money to come and see a fight that you're going to tell them that this fight's going to be competitive. Now, most people don't think it is. Most people think it's going to be a repeat of the second fight. Now, if Wilder has done the 3 training camps in 18 months like he says he has, and he's improved on his jab and is able to push forward and keep Tyson Fury on the back foot, he has a shot. But if he allows Tyson Fury to come forward, it's going to be a repeat of the second fight, probably quicker.
But also, Shelton, the fact of the matter is that a lot of people wanted to see the undisputed with Anthony Joshua. So the fact that it's going back to Wilder, a lot of people prefer to see the Anthony Joshua versus Fury fight. So now, why the hell is Wilder, after going through arbitration, not even trying to engage in any type of media, promotion or anything
Part of the
like
settlement,
that?
bro. Part of the settlement.
No sense, bro. It makes no sense, bro. That I would
it's
not.
not
I
part
would
of
not
the
go through that effort. It just think about yourself, bro. Like thinking about your own business and your own money. Like that doesn't make any sense, bro. Like there's no way that you could flip it. And it's crazy that we have fans. That support this guy so much because I'm a fan of Wilder, I'm a fan of Fury, I'm a fan of boxing, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna go out on a limb just to fucking create some shit and that doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Let's be honest, bro. It just doesn't make any sense.
Hey, let's
The
get to
guy
Punch. Hey,
is
listen,
not
Major Key.
confident.
Let me just
Go
get
ahead,
to the
Rap.
chat.
Go.
Yo, Shelton, let me get to the chat. We got Punch Drunk Boxing in the building. So Punch says, he's not going after Fred in the beauty shop. He says he's not going after him, but he says that he clarified his position. The reason why he's not following the Juneteenth is, first of all, he doesn't like Jamal Charlo for what he said about Wilder. And the second of all, there's 5 Latinos fighting on that card. Now, if Juneteenth is getting a big recognition for the people, And there is Jamal Charlo, which is representing that. So what if the other Latino brothers are representing Juneteenth? If they are representing it and the WBC is spending a lot of money and supporting the event and making another belt for it, I mean, at the end of the day, they're
Facts.
giving it recognition. So at the same time, why the fuck are those Wilder fanboys and a lot of people against the Juneteenth, like the Fred the barbershop? Now, that Fred the beauty shop, he is a fucking contradictor. You know what I mean? And you got to remember this. He's not supporting it because Latinos are fighting with black people on that card. What do you think about that, Major Key Boxing?
Which part that Latinos are fighting
On Juneteenth.
Yeah, man. Look, here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, look, like the same people that are talking this shit, right? They also told Punch, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, you're not Latino because Latinos are black. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as Latinos. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. They're right in one sense as far as we understand the same struggles and we understand we just speak different languages here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's so good. It's so good. Like we understand the same. Like we are pretty much not. We're not the. We weren't the superiors. Like the you know the you know what I'm saying, like the race masters. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. You know. And at the end of the day, we all the same race because even if we all come from Africa, at the end of the day, everybody came from one person. So it doesn't even fucking matter. Just because the fucking climate was hotter and somebody came out with darker melanin, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. Everybody's fucking retarded nowadays, bro. Everybody's fucking like trying to divide themselves. It's so stupid, bro. And I see right through all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I got kids that from all fucking complexions, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's good. It's good. It's all good, man. Like, I don't see all that
I
bullshit.
think what Punch is saying, though, I think what he's saying is that they're hiring Latinos to fill the parade.
Yeah, no, yeah,
he's,
no,
he's
no,
saying,
yeah, no, no,
he's saying,
but
he's saying Latinos
I
will
know
do
what he's saying about the
do
Juneteenth
all
thing.
the jobs.
I get exactly what he's saying about the Juneteenth thing. So let me land the plane then, so we can get all in the same line. So with the Juneteenth thing, the thing is that it's still. Well, you see, like somebody will take it like, oh, it's not actually black, but then you know what I'm saying? It's the same person to be like, oh yeah, you should understand because you're supposed to be black, but you're too stupid to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm saying? It's like it gets it's so convoluted because all the fucking bullshit and semantics, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're
Hey,
trying to do something positive for the fucking day, just fucking accept it, bro, because nobody did it before. Al Heyman didn't do it. Mayweather didn't do it. Nobody did it. So what the fuck is the problem that Mauricio Suleiman does it? Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's so retarded, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
It's
you know
stupid.
what? The way you broke that down is true. You're supporting the event. Why are you hating on the event when they're supporting the fucking event? Now, look, let me just say this, bro. We got Steven in the building. We got Watcher in the building. We got Martinez in the building. We've got Punch Drunk in the building. We got Pound for Pound Boxing. We got Terrence Bailey. What up, Terrence Bailey? Thanks for coming to support. Come and cook if you want, bro. We got Hawk and Mustang. We got 510. And, you know, we got people coming in. But look, at the end of the day, isn't that a bit of crazy, yeah? That Deontay Wilder doesn't want to say nothing to Tyson Fury, but he's interested in slapping Jamal Charlo. He's more interested to come at Paulie Malignaggi, but he didn't want to say nothing to Tyson Fury. What do you think about that, Shelton?
What'd you say?
All right. I said Deontay Wilder seems to be more interested in Jamal Charlo and Paulie Malignaggi for those comments than all the allegations and all the cheating with Tyson Fury when he saw him face to face. So he's more interested in people which are making comments at him, like Jamal Charlo, he wants to slap him. What do you think about that? And before what you think about it, we got Lisa Bells, my sister, from the other side. Salute to Lisa.
Well, I just said it a second ago. Wilder seems to be the type of guy who needs his ego stroked, and he can't stand anyone who contradicts any of his thoughts or anything he says. Anyone who has an opposing view from his view is a coon, a sellout. They ain't black. They not on code. And that's the weirdest shit I ever heard. What the fuck is code? This is boxing. You keep hearing people run around here saying, oh, this is bigger than boxing. This is bigger than boxing. No, it's not. It's a boxing match. That's all it is. Deontay Wilder is not some kind of social activist. He's a heavyweight fighter who's going for another title. He's trying to get his title back. The guy is pushing this race narrative for personal gain. And I think it's disgusting and I don't like it.
And look, at the end of the day, we got people in the chat. We got Terrence in the chat. We got other people like Watcher. We got other people out there in the chat right now. You're more than welcome to come on the panel and cook. If you think anybody's saying anything that you might not agree with, let's have a fucking normal debate. Rapstar's not doing that UK 47 shit, bro. That's on UK 47. We can have a dialogue here. You know what I mean? But look, at the end of the day, let's keep it real. At the end of the day, when the man came in front of his face, it seemed like he saw a ghost. When Deontay Wilder been making all those allegations, bro, come on, you guys have been talking about it. You guys have been saying that when he sees him, shit's going down, bro. He acted like he was in a corporation. The man was letting Malik Scott speak. And Malik Scott can't speak to Tyson Fury. Now, look, I'm just going to keep it real. Tyson Fury looked like fucking really mentally strong compared to Deontay Wilder. And it just didn't look right after all those allegations.
Hey, hold up, man. Hold up. I got to cut you off there. I don't agree with you, man. Dude, Tyson Fury's coming off a L, bro. He's coming off a loss. Deontay Wilder just beat him. Just beat him in arbitration, bro. Tyson Fury is a loser right now. He's looking at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's looking at him very confident. Hey,
bro, you just capping, man. You just come here like a fucking troll now.
Now
you're chatting shit, bro.
Won the arbitration,
now you're chatting
bro.
fucking shit, bro. You coming on my fucking panel trying to tell me Deontay Wilder looks strong over there, yeah? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I mean, you don't seem like you right in your head. This is the same fighter who's been making noise every time wherever he goes. This is the same fighter who don't take bullshit from nobody. This is the same fighter who's the most loudest fighter in boxing. And you're trying to tell me that Deontay Wilder looked like the fucking guy and Tyson Fury looked like a loser. What the fuck have you been watching, bro?
He's the loudest for what? Man, for the fans? For you guys? For you guys who like to abandon him? You want him to perform for you? You want him to dance around? Is that what you want?
Abandon? What are you talking about abandon?
Hold on. You're mad because he's not shucking and jiving, right? That's why you're mad?
No, we're mad because he was talking mad shit. That's why. And then when it came down to it, he didn't provide any type of fucking energy. This is what we talk about around YouTube all day long. Keep the same energy. What are you on people's platforms for talking like real high energy? Oh, he fucking cheated. He did this and that. And then when it comes to the fucking press conference, you got headphones on.
Are you mad as a hater? But are you mad as a fan or are you mad as a hater?
Let me just ask you a question.
I ain't mad.
Hold up. Are you fans or haters?
I'm just telling you what it is, man. You protecting somebody protecting the L that they don't even accept yet.
You feel let down as a fan? You feel let down, or you feel disappointed that the guy that you hate didn't do what you wanted?
You need to get over it, bro.
Which one is it, bro? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it?
Tell me, which one is it? Are you mad because he lost and he hasn't admitted it? Which one are you mad about?
He lost
just won, bro. He just won arbitration, so bro. The judge just told him, you win.
With him getting his ass whooped in the last fight, bro.
You as a boxing fan, you talk about arbitration. Nobody cares about that, bro. Nobody cares about arbitration. We care about the fight. Nobody cares about the arbitration. He won.
Bro.
We get in the fight. So that's what we want. So you
cares about the law. You don't care about justice. You don't care about justice. You don't care about justice. You don't care about justice.
About what?
Justice.
You don't care about justice.
This is a fucking fight. This ain't got nothing to do with justice. It's a goddamn fight. What are you talking about?
Bro, he's the winner, bro. He's the bigger man. Okay, he's the winner. He's entering that stage as the bigger man, bro.
He won the fucking fight. He whooped his ass. What are you talking about the winner, bro? Because he gets a chance to fight him and get his ass whooped again. That's what you're talking about?
Look at this picture, bro. Tyson Fury looks like a drunk skateboarder, bro, who just got told to get back, to take a step back. Okay, this man right here just won. Okay,
and bro, when's the last time you ever seen a grown ass man put a jacket around his waist and tie it up like that, bro? Look at Wilder,
Come on,
bro.
come on. Magic Key, you bigger than that, bro. You bigger than that, bro.
All right,
Come
let me
on,
ask
man.
this
You're
guy.
bigger
Let me
than that.
ask
Come
you a
on, man.
question, bro. All right, let me ask you
This
a
dude,
question.
man, he's a Wilder fan. Hey, it's
Yeah,
rap.
but let me
He's a
just
Wilder
ask you
fan.
this
He's
simple
allowed to have his
question,
opinion,
bro.
bro. He's allowed to have his opinion.
Hey,
But
let
he's
me
allowed to get cooked
yo.
as well. Ain't nobody got to come in and save
Hey
him.
man, Deontay won the first fight and he won the last fight. So what does that tell you?
All right, listen, you dumb fuck. I got a question for you. I got a question for you, right?
What the judges
Now,
say, bro?
let me
Did the
ask you
judges say he
something.
won the
If a
first
man
fight?
try to kill you, this is the man that tried to kill you, yeah? This is the man who cheated against you, yeah? This is the man who fractured your skull, yeah? This is the man that you got rid of your trainer after 12 years. You got nothing to say to the man in his face. Come on. So if somebody tried to take you away from your children or take you away from your family, bolt height, and you saw them, you wouldn't even try and get in their head mentally, no? You wouldn't even try and
Hush money,
embarrass them,
hush
no?
money, hush money, hush money.
What the
Step
fuck are
aside
you
money.
talking about, you dumb fuck? Now it's
He's
me
a
Settlement.
and you.
weirdo.
I'm asking you a
Arbitration,
fucking
bro.
question, bro. Answer the question. If you're not gonna
We
answer the
dismiss the
question, bro,
charges.
I'm just
We
gonna get your
drop the
ass out
charges,
of it.
bro.
He's a
Answer the
weirdo,
fucking
bro. Get
question,
him out
bro.
of here. He's a
If a
weirdo.
man try to kill you, what would you do when you saw him in his face? What would you do?
He'd take the hush money and go to arbitration, bro.
Now you're fucking quiet, innit? Dumb fuck. Look, at the end of the day, right? This is what I'm saying. Some of these fans are delusional. Some of these fans, look, the Wilder fans are good fans. They understand the situation. They know Wilder's up and down. He's flip-flopping. They're not lying about it. But Wilder's still got a chance. No matter how
All
nervous
that
he looks.
jumping around bomb
Hey,
squad
listen,
didn't
shut the
work
fuck
last
up when
time,
I'm
bro.
talking, bro. I gave you fucking 20 seconds to talk. And now you fucking want to talk when I'm talking. Give me a chance and then you can talk. I'm talking now, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when Wilder's fucking carrying on with the way that he's been carrying on, and his fans and the way that they've been carrying on, when you see the man in his face, you got nothing to say. So at the end of the day, that tells me that we're not saying that Wilder ain't got a chance, that he's still got that right punch. He's still got that right hand. He can knock anybody out, but mentally, the man's broken. Mentally, the man can't deal with Tyson Fury mentally. Now, do you agree with that, Shelton?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think Wilder is confident in winning this fight. He doesn't show confidence to me. Not the confidence I've seen from the fighters in the past and the fighters present day. He seems like he's unsure. He's not the bomb squad confident, I'm the baddest man on the planet guy. He's training and getting ready for a fight, and he doesn't think he doesn't know the outcome. And it worries him because he's probably never been in a position where he's worried about the outcome of a fight. But he's worried now.
No, okay, there's somebody in the chat says, okay, yo, what up, Mark Nash? Mark Nash says, what do you all want him to do? Go crazy at the press conference? Do you want him to go street fighting on the boxing cup? No, what the fuck, man? We're not saying that.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanted
nobody.
him to address
Put your link,
the
Mark.
lies that he spread for
Get
16
up here,
months.
bro.
Address them.
Get your ass up here, man. Ain't
That's
nobody
what I
said
want
that.
him to
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Address the lies that he spread for 16 months.
Yeah,
You say
at
this
least-
man
At
tried to
least
poison you.
fucking, at least address one of those things to get into Tyson Fury's head mentally.
Exactly.
After
Exactly.
all that hype, after all that way of the way Deontay Wilder goes on, he doesn't even want to answer any questions. So the man feels hard done by. You can see in his body language that he feels like Tyson Fury's done something, but he ain't got nothing to say. So what we're saying is, as boxing fans, and even the Wilder channels, the Wilder dick riders, everybody, even as normal boxing fans, you would have expected Wilder to put it on Tyson Fury.
You did it in on fucking YouTube, on people's channels on YouTube, but you couldn't do it at the press conference that's actually meant to promote your fight to make you money. Are you fucking retarded?
He
That
wanted
makes
to
no
answer
sense.
questions, bro. He wanted to answer questions, bro, but he wanted to answer the softball questions that his friends were going to throw at him. He didn't want to answer
He
questions
accepted
from
the fact
media
that he's the
that was going
B-side,
to ask
bro.
him
He's
the
the
hard
bad
questions.
guy. He's the hated guy. He's the guy you guys all hate. You root against him.
Nobody
He's the
hates him,
B-side.
bro.
He's the
What are you
bad
talking
guy.
about?
He's
Man,
accepted
I
it,
just
That's that
bro.
told you
He's
bullshit,
I'm
bro.
rooting
accepted
for
it.
That's that
Wilder.
bullshit,
Nobody
bro.
hates Wilder.
This is where
We
you're
Because
want him to
wrong, bro.
Tyson
answer the
Fury is
questions
your hero.
about the lies that he spread. Or do you
That's that
believe
bullshit,
everything that he
exactly.
said, bro?
Exactly, because I'm the motherfucker that told a lot of motherfuckers about Wilder before they knew about Wilder. I'm the motherfucker that was saying that when I was working at Chase, and I'm talking about literally 2,000
I
people
think this
working around me.
guy's a troll, Major Key. I think this guy's a troll. He's just up here trying to start some shit.
I don't think he understands, bro. Like I think that he's just butthurt that
That's a lazy way to describe someone who has a strong opinion that differs than yours, bro. That's a
well, then why you
lazy
calling
term.
me a hater?
You
You know
call
what I'm saying?
me
What I'm
by
trying to
the
tell you,
T
you see, you're
word.
the one that
You
keeps
call me
on
by the T word.
labeling shit.
Did I call
You
you
see
by
what I'm
the
saying?
T word?
Because
Did I use the T word with
you're labeling shit and you're trying to put me down, and I don't get down. I'm sorry, bro, but like, you don't offend me at all, bro. Like I'm a grown ass man that, you know what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable in my skin, bro. But I'm trying to tell you that everything that you say is very defensive, bro. Everything that you're saying, I've been talking to you for a minute now, and I even told you at the beginning. I said, look, I'm gonna respect you because I know that you from over there from Coach Malachi's channel. That's where I seen you first and shit like that. But at the end of the day, bro, I feel like you full of shit right now, bro. And that's straight up.
Yo, so look, at the end of the day, we got to keep that energy now, yeah? But, you know, as far as Jamal Charlo getting a slap, Paulie Malignaggi getting all the verbal attack from fucking Wilder on the beauty shop, you know, he got all the time in the world to attack everybody on different channels. He got all the fucking energy when it comes to other channels. Let's keep that shit real. So you want to talk on the ABC channel, but you got nothing to say on your press conference. Now do you get where I'm coming from, Shelton? Now do you get where I'm coming from, Major Key? And you better get where I'm coming from, Bolt Hype, because you otherwise going to be delusional. But you get what I'm saying, Major Key? You can go on another channel and you can create all that hype and you say you're a victim, say that this is a white supremacy, this man cheated against me, this man used egg weights, this man fractured my skull, this man put something in my water through my own trainer, and you ain't got nothing to say, but you go to all the channels just a couple of days before. Now do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, man.
Because they're going to ask him the softball questions that he wants. They're not going to ask him the hard questions. They're not going to press him on, why did you say this? Where's your evidence? They weren't going to press him like that because they're his buddies. Those are the channels that he likes, the channels that push his narrative, and that's who he wanted to talk to. He wasn't going to talk to mainstream media who was going to ask him questions that he didn't really want to answer because he has no
knew
proof.
Tyson
It was
Fury
all a
would
lie.
destroy him. He knew Tyson Fury would make him look like a bitch in that situation because Tyson was telling him while he had his headphones that he's not mentally the same man. And he told Malik Scott, you can train him as much as you fucking want to train him. Once Deontay Wilder goes in the ring, he's going to be the same Deontay Wilder that he's always been. This man is fucking lost mentally. He told everybody. He even done some talks after the fight. He wanted all the smoke. He came behind there and he was joking with them before. You know what I mean? He doesn't give a fuck. He kept his energy what he is. Tyson Fury didn't change, but Deontay Wilder did. And that's why I'm saying.
He needs to change. It didn't work last time, bro. Speak softly. When you carry a big stick, when you got that hammer, okay, you needn't say anything, okay? When you hear that clack, clack from that shotgun, you needn't say a whole lot, okay? He still remembers that he's got that one punch knockout and your lights out,
Bolt,
power.
Do you agree now, though? But do you agree now, though? His energy was totally different to who he normally is. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay, so you can see that he was nervous.
Work.
So you know that
it didn't work last time.
You know, but don't you see that he was nervous, mate?
Who, Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury was definitely nervous, bro.
Deontay Wilder was nervous.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question.
Bro. Tyson Fury said, because Tyson Fury said, when you get hit, you're gonna revert back to that same person, which is telling me Tyson Fury secretly remembers that powerful shot. And he's still scared to get caught by Deontay. He still knows. He's not worried about that boxing.
In the second fight, Wilder hit him more times than in the first fight with the right hand, bro. In the second fight, Wilder caught him more times, but guess what? He had more ring IQ. He moved with the punch. He moved his face. He moved. That's what you're not understanding, bro.
Let me ask a question.
Stand there like a deer in headlights, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury adapted, bro. And Wilder hit him like 3 or 4 times, bro. And he still couldn't get him out of there, bro. Not even in the first fight.
That's what I was going to ask. That's the question I want to ask. He hit fucking Fury flush with the overhand right and he caught him with a left hook. Knocked him out. But Fury got up. Now, if you've ever been in a fight, you know that when you hit somebody with your best shit, and they get up and keep coming, that changes your whole mental outlook.
Yeah.
You better say that same thing because Deontay Wilder's still coming. He's still there. He's still haunting Tyson Fury. He's still coming right back at him for the third time. So whatever you just said can be equally said the other way around, man. You guys are choosing to pick a side. You're being biased, bro. The grass ain't
Oh
always
god.
Did
greener
not
on the
say
other
in the
side.
beginning of this live
Based
that I'm
on
rooting for
evidence,
Wilder.
man.
I want him to
You can
win.
have an
I
opinion
just
based
don't
on
think he
evidence,
got
bro.
the skill set to do it.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I said, bro.
An opinion based on evidence is called a hypothesis, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just a hypothesis, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Like it seems likely that Deontay Wilder is going to face the same kind of fucking outcome in the next, trials and tribulations, and based on the
So
previous
how's all that bomb
calculations
squad? How's
and
all
things
that
of
jumping
that
around the
nature.
press
You know
conference
what I'm
gonna
saying?
help
It
him?
just
How's
looks
that gonna
like
help?
he's
How's that
going to
gonna
get
help?
knocked the fuck out again. That's it. You know what I mean?
Okay, and how's the press conference gonna help with all that bomb squad that you guys are all mad he didn't do?
Because at least it could hype
How
up, you know
that's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
help?
Because he
How's that
was the
gonna
one
help him win
talking
the fight?
shit. He was the one talking shit that about all these allegations just because he got his ass whooped. That's the whole point. You don't talk shit about another man like that and defame his name like that and then come out soft as fucking that, putting your headphones on like a little fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up.
But how
You know
would
what I mean?
it help him win the fight to do all this talking, to do all
No.
this keyboard
It would
warrior
bring
stuff,
some
to do all
credibility
this
to his fucking
microphone
name for
jockey,
talking all that shit for the last year. That's what it does. It's not
and
that it
flapping
helps
those
him win a fight.
gums?
It's
I'll
the
let
point
my
is that he didn't
boxing
need
do
to
the
talk.
talking.
He needed to talk all that shit for the last year, and he did talk that shit. So everybody was expecting something bigger since you want to fucking talk all that shit for the last year.
It
But now you're
didn't
not
work,
talking
No,
shit.
but
man.
you know what?
It's a church mouth, bro.
Let me educate our friend here, Bolt Hype. What it is, a couple of days before, right? He went on other channels, started making allegations again. He went on to other channels just a few days before the press conference as well. So what we're saying is, if you're saying all that on those channels,
Oh,
why
he
did you not
did.
say
Did
it
he
to
really
Tyson
do
Fury?
that?
What we're saying
Ooh,
is,
let's gossip
listen
some
to what
more.
the fuck I'm saying, bro. What we're saying is, if you keep that energy, why didn't you keep the same energy when you was at the press conference? That's all. When you saw him. Now, do you agree with what I'm saying? I mean,
He ain't
look,
gonna answer, bro.
look.
He ain't gonna answer.
At the
I
end of
just
the
seen
day, right?
somebody in
At
the
the end of
chat.
the day, this is what I'm gonna say now, Shelton. Let's
Okay,
move
go,
on
bro.
from this.
Yeah,
At the
yeah,
end
please.
of the day, we see him coming onto other channels doing all this kind of talk. We see it time and time again. He goes to all these channels and he tells all his stories and his views and his allegations, and he's constantly on it. He hasn't stopped doing it. So when he met the guy, he's letting Malik Scott speak for him. What the fuck did Malik Scott have to say, bro? Malik Scott embarrassed Wilder. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you letting another man speak for you, that's just not the way it goes. That's not the way Wilder is. I mean, what do you think about that?
It's obviously the way Wilder is. But he got yes men around him. That's what he likes. He doesn't like to be told to do anything. He wants yes men and people who are always going to agree with him. He wants people who are going to tell him what he wants to hear, not what he needs to hear. And that could
And
be
you
his
guys want
downfall.
Mark Breland's son. You guys want just the opposite, bro. Just admit it, man. You guys are hating on this guy. You're not giving him a fair shake. Which
I'm
one
gonna give
is
you
it,
your
bro?
chance to talk. Can you let Shelton talk, then Major Key, and then I'll come to you?
I think we've already established that he's a troll,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm done with it, man. Y'all, we
He
talking about
doesn't even
something else,
sound like
bro.
he's like really
I'm
about
not trying to convince this guy. I already said what I had to say. I made my point clear. I'm not trying to convince this dude anything.
Okay, listen.
Let's talk about something else, bro.
Now. I want to go to this now, Major Key. I'll start with you. There's been some news there lately that Devin Haney didn't get the top rank contract. So that means that he ain't gonna get the Teofimo Lopez fight. Devin Haney tried to work with Top Rank, and that thing's declined. So it's out there right now that Top Rank and Devin Haney couldn't come to a solution. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I seen him on the Boxing Voice earlier today, Bill Haney, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't come to terms. He couldn't really give a definitive answer. And because right now it's not up to him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody says that, they're their own promoters, but you're still waiting on a contract from Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we have a problem with Bill. And much respect to Bill. I appreciate everything he's doing. But you see that little thing where you're waiting for another man, right? Then that doesn't mean that you're in control, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But anyway, when it comes down to it, as far as the Teofimo fight. So now this got pushed back to August 14th. So if we wait until August 14th, and Bob Arum had plans for this guy in October, right, to potentially fight Jose Pedraza, right? Like so everything's like a mix up right now, especially because of the delay, you know. So we don't even know if this was like a true COVID or if it was a strategy. Like there's so much going on, like, you know what I mean? Like, from what I'm hearing from different sources and shit like that.
Troy Graham's in the building. Troy Graham's in the building. Your boy Troy.
What's up, Troy?
What you mean, my boy? That's our boy. That's family right here. Full family right here, man.
I
What you
sent him
talking
the
about?
link.
Yeah. I mean, don't tell him I don't trust him, though. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I'm just fucking around.
Hey,
That's
Major
my brother
Key.
right there.
Major Key, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. They moved the fight to August the 14th, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I mistaken, or is this preseason football starting August?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of.
So who's to say they gonna get Hard Rock Stadium? Because the Dolphins might not be willing to give it up.
Listen, Shelton, bro, just the fact that you just said that, brother, you know what I'm saying? You understand what it was going on. See what I'm saying? Like, there's so much going on in the back end. Like, it was not thought of. It was like a quick push off. Like, oh, we got to move it to another date. Who figures out a date? You know, bro, like we were waiting on the date just for fucking Fury and Wilder. Fury and Joshua for like fucking 2 months. We were waiting just on a date. And then all of a sudden, because somebody caught COVID supposedly in the morning, and then all of a sudden at the same time that you announced that it's COVID, then we push it to a specific date. That's crazy, bro. That means you had to lock down the venue and all that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like,
now, hypothetically,
beforehand, not last minute.
Just
it was more thought out beforehand.
Wilder, bro. It's all been agreed, man. Bob Arum got the whole boxing game on strings right now, bro. He's just locking it down, the whole thing.
I mean, he's telling the truth there, Shelton. I mean, he's telling the truth there, Shelton. Because let me tell you,
he's fucking over Teal.
Bob Arum has all the lightweight division in his hand, the whole lightweight division. And if Haney doesn't get that, even that 140 champions, they're all Bob Arum's champions. Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. These are all the fighters. Zapata. You know, these are all the
Teofimo Lopez just signed a new deal with Top Rank.
Yeah, but let me just say this, bro. Bolt Hype, what's going on? These are the fights that Devin Haney needs. Devin Haney needs Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney needs the fighters that Bob Arum's got. So if he doesn't sign with Bob Arum, he's going to be left out like Terence Crawford. Think about it.
Well, here's the thing, bro. Bob is vindictive. I told you 3 months ago when he did the Triller deal, Bob ain't gonna forget that. He signed to Bob for 3 more years. He had no choice. He re-upped with Bob because he didn't have a choice. Now Bob is fucking over him. He's not gonna sign Devin Haney. He already said 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago he's not making the Devin Haney fight. That fight's not happening.
Okay. Where did he
so
say
Teofimo is gonna do what Uncle Bob tell him to do. Period. That's what's gonna happen.
He's very happy with.
Hey, let him speak, bro. Go ahead, Sean.
Teofimo is gonna do what Uncle Bob wants him to do. Uncle Bob wants that fucking rematch with Lomachenko, and that's what Bob is gonna get. By hook or by crook, he's gonna get it.
Okay, I mean, what do you think?
You said what now? Who wants what?
All the fighters in the lightweight division are with Bob Arum. Most of them. Most of the people, even in the 140, are with Bob Arum. So if Haney don't get that deal, he's going to have to look at other avenues to make fights.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
nothing is wrong here in this discussion that we're having. It's all facts.
Teofimo Lopez just signed a brand new contract with Bob Arum, Top Rank.
I know, and that's
Deontay Wilder,
what I'm saying.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder just signed a new contract, bro.
And that's crazy.
You think all this is random? You think all this is random, bro? Like, this is all, like, he's got it all on lock right now. And he told Deontay Wilder, hey, if you want to not say anything, I'm fine with it. Because even when people were trying to press him at the conference, Bob was like, just let him go. Like, stop it. Let him, if he wants to be quiet, if that's the terms of this deal, he doesn't want to have to say a lot. He's still going to get paid his money. Let him go on mute.
Well,
Yeah,
at
now
the end of the day, though, no, but you got to remember this, yeah? Bob Arum has most of those fighters. And, most of those lucrative fighters that can make that big money fight for Devin Haney. Unfortunately, whether Devin likes it or not, it is with Top Rank. You're right about that, Bolt. Top Rank's the most powerful organization right now. We got Mr. Moonshine in the building. What's going on, bro?
Push.
Yo, what's good?
was good.
Hey,
Was
Mr. Moonshine there with Teofimo Lopez right now in the neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Yo, yo, yo.
I only got like 5% on the phone. So if
Yeah,
accessible,
man. What the
Go
fuck,
ahead and
man? You
spit,
be using your
Moonshine. Go
phone
ahead and
every
spit.
day.
Yeah, yo, 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 yo.
Hey, Punch, what do you think about this Bob Arum situation with Devin Haney? We saw your video. I've seen that you put a video up about it as well. What do you think about this?
Haney's had the meeting with Bob Arum this past, on Tuesday, not this week, last week Tuesday, to strike a deal, but Top Rank wanted multiple fight deals, and the Haney's won a one fight deal, and that's with Tio. So they felt they was lowballed on that offer as well. So they're not in the Top Rank business. So with that said, it's gonna be hard. He's gonna be, if he signs back with Matchroom, in my opinion, he's gonna be in that same situation Bud Crawford is in. You 130, 135, and 140 is locked down by Top Rank, like I was explaining earlier. So he's gonna be in that same position. And I think that Eddie Hearn is the only promotional company that's gonna give the type of money that Devin Haney has been getting and wants.
Why not the Al Heyman and PBC?
I don't know. I think what people felt was that since when the zone got that good that fresh money, I think he was overpaying Haney. I don't think people believe that Haney should be getting the type of money that he's getting. And I think that now that he's a free agent and now he's testing the waters, ain't nobody trying to give that $3 million type of fight to Devin Haney. The only one that's going to do it is Matchroom.
Punch.
I mean,
What
so
135ers are over at the PBC, Punch?
135 in the PBC, you got Michel Rivera, but Michel Rivera is really with Samsung Promotion. But he's working with people. Samsung works with PBC. Who else?
there's not much.
Yeah, you got Brandon Lee that works with Showtime, but he's not really with Al Heyman. Like there's a lot of there's fighters that be fighting in Showtime, but they not with Al Heyman. Like a lot of people thought that Boots Ennis was with Al Heyman. He's not with Al Heyman.
No,
I
Boots
don't know how
is
many.
like kind of like he's working with Showtime on like a fight by fight basis.
Yeah. Almost all the fighters are like that too. Remember, Al Heyman, he just strikes the deal with the networks, and he just managed the fight. He managed certain fighters and advised certain fighters, but they're all private contract, and nobody's signing like them.
So basically, what Rap is saying is right. The fights that Haney needs are all with Bob Heyman, all with Bob Arum, right?
Yeah. Yep. Unless if he gets a deal, if he gets a fight with, it's not like he can't get a fight, but if he's trying to go for the straps, he got to go through Top Rank. I mean, can he strike a deal with Ryan Garcia? They just did a Linares fight. That's Golden Boy Promotions, so they could work out a deal with. I think Ryan Garcia is the only fight that he could get off the zone, and would they do business with PBC and get Javante Tank Davis? That fight. Maybe so he could get some meaningful fights. I don't know for belts, but he could get some high level fights.
Now, in your opinion, Punch, before you go, I know you only got 5%. In your opinion, is Tank coming back down to 35? I don't see that.
I think he's gonna be fluctuating depending on the fight. I think Devin Haney got that type of body that's gonna depend. He could do 35. He'll stay 40. It depending who he's fighting. I think so. But I think if everybody eventually going to be moving up to 140, he's going to be comfortable at 140. With his power increase, I don't think they did it great versus Gamboa in 135. Let's see if he does well at 140 versus Barrios.
Oh, you know I'm gonna be in Atlanta, right? So I'm gonna give you firsthand analysis of the Barrios Tank fight. I'll be there
Oh, you got Barrios winning, right?
by stoppage, bro.
Oh man. So what y'all think about Deontay Wilder not saying nothing? I felt like that was his best chance to say something to Tyson Fury. I'm looking at this like a like promotion now. I'm not taking Deontay Wilder serious. I wasn't
Talk to
even.
Bold. Talk to
I,
Bold. He's the only one that disagrees here, brother.
I
He's the
I
only one that
wasn't
disagrees.
I wasn't in tune to listen to anything. Like I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't listen to the interview with Barbershop or Ellie. I didn't listen to those interviews because I felt like that's irrelevant now. The man
Yep.
was that's it. The time was right there for you to say. I don't want to hear no interview.
That's
You
what I'm talking
talking
about.
about the same stuff. So I only seen like little highlights that people put on Twitter or something like that. But I ain't see.
Hmm.
It's no reason for me to check out the interview. I already saw how you move.
Apparently, if you feel that way, Punch, we're hating now on people that we've been trying to like big up for the longest. It's a Bold.
I
I
mean,
totally
yeah. I
agree.
mean, it's I could
I
support him.
totally agree, Punch. I totally
I
agree
could
with everything you just said, bro. I agree.
I could root for him, but I can't subscribe to the way he's moving and the way he's talking. I can't subscribe to that. That's easy. That's street stuff. If we all here, we in the block, and we're talking, and yo, Sheldon is talking shit about this dude, and then Glenn, he's talking shit. Now Glenn pops up, he's in front of your face, and then you don't say nothing. Everybody in the block gonna be like, "Oh, you pussy! Oh,
Use
you
a
a
bitch.
herb."
Use a
Yeah,
bitch.
everybody going. I mean, I don't. I say I understand. I don't call no fighter a bitch, but I'm just saying the way that he moved was that when you got the man, it's almost like the dude silenced you, bro. It's like
No,
Elijah
no,
Muhammad just
Punch,
silenced
Punch.
Malcolm X. He silenced
The way you
them.
used it, the way you used it, Punch. You said if we on the block. Now you've been on the block. I've been on the block. Glenn been on the block. What they gonna say on the block? Oh, you can't say nothing to Glenn when he in your face. Use a bitch, motherfucker.
Bro, every time I go on the panel with DJ Saddam, he just clams up. He doesn't say nothing when I step in the door. So keep that same energy for your friend DJ Saddam.
So that by saying that, and even the camp was supposed to. What happened to I ain't seen no camp moving on the other camp.
Oh, when we see. Oh, you talking about when we see you? You know what it is? We gonna get at you when we see you, Sugar Hill. You talking about that, Punch?
Yay! It's all documented, man. It's all documented. Tyson Fury.
It's all
Tyson
documented,
Fury.
bro. It's
I
all
never saw.
documented.
Look, I never saw Tyson Fury look like this bully type. He was never. But right now, they making Tyson Fury look like Debo. That's how they
Yeah,
make.
he look like a king now. He look like the
Everybody
king.
making him look like this
He looks
super.
afraid,
He's
bro.
Debo right now. He's
Hey,
Debo.
let the man talk, Bolt, and then you can have
He's
your turn.
Debo right now. He's taking everybody's bike. He's Debo.
He's looking at Jason right now. He's like, God damn it, I thought I killed you. This man still keeps coming after me. Like, damn fucking Jason, bro.
He's Debo, man. He's Debo.
Yeah, I think
He's like, I can't
I
stop
think
this
he's in
man.
Wilder's dreams. I
Hey,
think
let me
Tyson's
address
dreams in
this. Let me
Wilder's
address
dreams.
this, rap star. Mark Nash, come on now. Mark, you ain't no square. You know goddamn well if we on the block, I've been talking shit about Mark Nash for 2, 3, 4 weeks. That punk motherfucker ain't shit. He's a weenie. I'ma beat him up when I see him. Then when Mark Nash pull up on the block and I clamp up,
Damn.
what they gonna say on the block? Use a bitch, motherfucker. You said all that shit. The motherfucker's here and you ain't doing nothing. Use a bitch. Come on now, that's what we talk about, Mark. Don't try to make it something different.
I mean, Punch. What I'm a bit confused coming from England and that. Well, I saw him on some channels a couple of days ago. I'll see him in other channels talking about other stuff again, and with a different energy. And then soon as the press conference come, we thought it was going to be a crazy situation where Wilder's going to come at Tyson Fury and try and get him mentally, and at
Bro,
least play the mental game, bro.
I thought there was gonna be Lennox lose Mike Tyson too. This
Yeah,
was the
you were
opposite.
hyping it up.
This is the opposite. If you would have, I'm telling you, if you would have told me that the press conference was gonna be pay-per-view for $10 or 20, I would have bought it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So
Yeah.
Bro, Tyson Fury is
that
looking at
sense,
a man who just ruined undisputed global 2A side Anthony Joshua payday. He's looking at a man who just said, we filed the paperwork, man. We went to arbitration court, and the
yeah,
judge
but what
ruled
you
in our favor. And you can't stop me, bro.
Okay, look, I got other people in the back. You got to show your face, right? Hey, Troy, what's happening, Troy?
Oh, I'm enjoying myself. What's up, everybody? What's up? I'm enjoying myself for the next few minutes. Official LDBC rep. I understand that you're a dog on a leash, man, but at least be man enough to come on. All that keyboard talking. Just come on, man.
Tell him, Troy.
Come on. That's right. You actually need your master Wilder to get you off the leash. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Now look, I'm gonna say this. There's really nothing different I can say. Not a damn thing. I will be so happy when Fury and Wilder and all their fans jump in the black hole and get out the sport. Don't care how anybody feels about that. Because tell me something. What are they bringing to the sport that's actually positive? What? Somebody tell me.
Nothing.
And that's
creating a lot of haters getting real angry, man. There's a lot of mad, angry fans out here who just hate on people.
I mean, the fight is a big fight, but the way that certain things are going on, Troy, it doesn't look good.
And Sheldon, I actually agree with you. I actually agree with you 100%. You can't kick up all that dust, and then when you see the person face to face, you're like, "Oops, I have nothing to say. I'm gonna let my partner talk to him." That's no different. That's no different with me, with all me and all my big mouth and my sunny disposition, right? I'm kicking up all. I'm kicking up all this. I'm talking all this yakety yak. We go somewhere. Let's say me, Major Keys. We go somewhere, and I'm like, Major Keys, why don't you go ahead and talk for me, man? Why? Why? I mean, you got to face the fire sometime. I mean, hey,
that's funny, Troy.
It's true, man. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about, Troy? You better fucking get your ass up in here and talk your shit because I ain't fucking talking to you, bro. What are you talking about?
They probably try to lowball Deontay Wilder, saying, "Man, you're a loser. You don't have any titles. So we're gonna pay you B-side money, small money, nothing like Anthony Joshua's gonna get. You're gonna get the plan B, plan C, and you're gonna be happy with it." And Deontay said, "All right, I'll take the check."
Is he the A-side after he got his ass whooped, though? Is he the A-side after he got his ass whooped? Like. So think about what you're saying. So what if that happens? He didn't take $100 million from Joshua when he was on top. He didn't take that money.
50-50, man. What's wrong with 50-50?
Fuck out of here, man, with that 50-50
Who
talk, bro.
cares? I checked my account today.
Why shouldn't it be 50-50 though? Why shouldn't it be fair and equal, bro? Why shouldn't it be equal down the middle?
He got his ass whooped. That's fine.
Because the champ gets the most.
But he has leverage.
The champ gets the biggest piece of the pie.
Fury,
that's the way it's always been.
Fury doesn't have Anthony Joshua. What other payday does Tyson Fury have, bro? Deontay Wilder has more leverage than he actually knows.
What other payday does Deontay Wilder have?
Does Wilder have? What other fight does Wilder have?
Deontay Wilder could fight Andy Ruiz. He could fight Andy Ruiz right now.
That's gonna give him the same type of payday? Are you crazy, bro?
You think somebody gonna pay $20 million for Andy Ruiz? You believe that?
Oh my God!
If anything was to fight Anthony Ruiz a third time, that would make a bigger payday than that,
He'll get at least as much as he got paid to face Luis Ortiz, right? Andy Ruiz.
Do you know how much he got? Do you know how much he got to face Luis Ortiz? I can tell you.
I would have no idea.
I can tell you if you don't know. He got $3 million.
Well, apparently you know.
$3 million. You can look it up. It's on Google. He got $3 million. Okay. He getting way more than that to face Tyson Fury.
I'll tell you what the smart thing would have been for a Wilder to do. He should have took that $8 million he was offered to fight White and then fought him in the UK. And then since White is a peasant, he should have knocked him out and got the UK fans on his side. But you know,
he could do all of this. But he's going for principle, justice.
He could, but why hasn't he done it?
Here.
Okay, could and should have, but why hasn't he done it? Why hasn't he done it?
Well, Troy, he's actually smart because he's getting way more than $8 million to fight Tyson Fury.
Now he is. Now he is. But I'm saying back then.
Yeah, he's getting the bag. So he was actually smart with that. He got one arbitration and he's getting the bag. But if he doesn't win, This is the last bag. I guarantee you that.
And this is my last comment. I'm going to sleep. For all these so-called fans and you love this king, why doesn't he ever sell out? You know, why do y'all steal his fights instead of paying for it? He's your king, right? Right?
Well, do y'all take Bitcoin, man? Do y'all take
I don't hear you.
our
I
type
mean,
of money,
I asked a
bro?
simple question, brother. This is a simple question.
Hey, man, we got to be trading in the same type of currency, man. Okay, not everyone can afford this big money. Okay, there's some kids out here who are looking up to these guys as heroes. They don't got any money, but they want to see these guys fight. Okay, they want to get some inspiration and some motivation. So what about them? Do it for the kids. What about them?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But all right, y'all have a good night, man, and always Major Key Mondays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get to see that guy over there. He's a legend. I like to call
Hey,
him
when y'all gonna interview me, man? I'm trying to get on there. When y'all gonna interview me, bro?
right here and right now, Sheldon. So Sheldon, man, tell me something. You know, you've been in
All right, Troy, man. I'll see y'all Monday, man.
No.
Troy,
Let me finish my. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
don't go
Go
nowhere.
ahead.
Tell me what's going on and what exciting guests are coming up for everybody out here.
Well, we're only gonna get this Monday. Yeah, just don't give him too much, George.
No. Okay, well, we got none of your business coming up on Monday. It's going to be a great, legendary Hall of Fame fight. No, seriously, we got to.
No, come on, man. We got Buddy McGurr.
Oh,
coming
y'all
on.
got Buddy?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! I will
Yes,
definitely be there.
he's
Sir.
confirmed 100%. We got someone else that might be coming in, but that's a surprise. I'm not telling y'all who that is.
Man,
But
y'all.
yeah,
Hey, look. Let me tell you this right now before you go to bed. You guys are doing big things, man. You and Glenn. I'm proud of you, brothers, man. You guys are moving in the right direction, brother.
Brother, that's what all we trying to do, man, is be humble. We're not trying to be all this crazy bullshit channel. You know what I'm saying? We really trying to like work on some major shit about boxing. You know what I mean? And that's what we doing, man. As long as you can leave our channel knowing that, hey, you got some information about these OGs, or even if you ask a question. I know some, like, Shelton, you've been around for a minute. So, but some of these younger dudes, like, they it's the first time that they even talk to a legend. And some of the times that this is a legend that they, like, we didn't even know, oh shit, that's somebody I've been watching for the longest and I love that person. And they fucking leave that shit. They already talking to the Circle K attendant in the middle of the night while they getting their little bag of Cheetos, like, hey, I just spoke to this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody typed up. And that's exactly what we want, bro. We want people to feel with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're trying to build, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about me. It's not just about Troy. Literally, it's about everybody building and talking, and then people leaving the place feeling good about themselves. Like, hey, they got some education. They got to talk to somebody that they've always wanted to talk to, and shit like that, man. That it's very simple, man.
And don't forget about Mark Nash. Mark Nash is doing his thing too. Don't forget about Mark.
Absolutely, yeah.
Exactly.
Mark is part of it. Mark is part of that, and also Coach
part.
Malachi. Let's not forget about him. Coach Malachi has been working with us on the side, man. Yeah.
Let me say this, man. I'm not one to preach a lot, but I really believe that God actually put this together. Maybe one day Glenn will tell the story how we all got together and started all this. But you know what? I got a lot of respect for him, a lot of respect for Mark. We don't always agree all the time, but I got a lot of respect for Coach. Mark is a very important part of it.
Yes. Me and Mark beefing right now. We beefing in the chat right now.
Right.
But that's still my guy.
But
I love Mark. But we beefing right now.
And so is Glenn. But the point I'm trying to make is this: you got four brothers over here trying to build something positive, because I got tired of going to different podcasts and just feeling like I wasted my time. When you come to our podcast, you're not going to feel like we wasted your time. We're not going to burn out the shine that's in your soul, because we don't do nothing negative, man. We try to give you as much positivity as we can. And as I like to say all the time, he's actually meth, and I guess I'm RZA. I like to stay in the background. I don't know who Mark said he was, and I don't know who Coach said he was, but that's how it works.
You guys are burnt out, man. But hey, y'all doing big things, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Big city, man. That's the legend.
I'm sitting here right now thinking of a couple of questions for Buddy McGirt right now.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, make sure you pop up, man.
I'm going, man. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta go to work in 6 hours.
I'm
All right.
about to get some rest in a minute too. So let's continue forward. Otherwise, because I'm about to like exit out of here maybe like in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
man.
talk
Yeah,
about.
I'm about to Deontay Wilder myself and put myself to sleep.
All right, brother. Good talking to you, man.
All right, man. Yeah, no hard feelings, bro. Like straight up, like I just, you know, I disagree
All right,
with
man.
you.
So what does
Have
everybody
a good
think
one.
about this Teofimo Lopez getting the COVID? The fight's been, you know, everybody was looking forward to Teofimo fighting this weekend. What do you guys think about this COVID? It's fucked up the fight, bro.
He shouldn't have been in Miami for a month prior to the fight. Miami is not the place to be a good guy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but what do you think about this? The fight being postponed? You know, that
I
Triller.
mean, it's fucking up everything because now Triller got to find a new venue. Because who says with preseason football starting that the Dolphins are going to allow you to use Hard Rock Stadium on the 14th? Because that's the middle of preseason. So they might say, nah, we got football coming. Y'all got to find somewhere else to go. Now you got to pay another site fee because I'm pretty sure Hard Rock ain't giving you your money back. So you got to pay another site fee to arrange another fight. Now, you got to hope people don't start wanting their money back for them tickets. It's a whole lot of shit goes into that. So Teofimo kind of fucked the pooch on this one.
Yeah, so they were doing it in the Hard Rock over there in Hollywood, like Hollywood area, like around in Broward County.
Yeah, the Dolphins play at Hard Rock, right?
The Dolphins have their stadium, but I don't know as far as like because there's a Hard Rock hotel as well.
No, they were doing it at the stadium, bro. It's supposed to be 49,000 people there, according to Teofimo Lopez Sr.
I can't even speak educated on that because I haven't been in Miami in a minute. But I mean, I was there from like 1996 to 2004 and shit.
Well,
I'm
pretty sure 49,000 people, according to Teofimo Lopez Sr. on Punch's channel, 49,000 people ain't gonna fit no casino, so it had to be stadium, right?
Yeah. No, definitely. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was asking because the casino itself does host things like that, you know, but it doesn't not to that capacity. I don't believe that. Yeah, that's a pretty high number if it's 49,000.
Yeah, so that would be the stadium. And like I said, Rap Star, who says that the Dolphins gonna say, yeah, we're gonna push our football game back or we're gonna play on the road? They might say, fuck that, we got a game that day. We got a game Sunday or Saturday. You can't use it.
Can I promote something real quick? I spoke to Glenn Johnson. He sent me an invitation. I'm waiting for creds. Credentials so I can go there. July 10th, man. It's called One Night of Boxing. You can actually find it on Eventbrite right now. And it's going to be a fucking dope card over there with a lot of heavyweights. Excuse me.
Cool.
That are undefeated. And so it's Glenn Johnson Promotions, and it's going to happen July 10th. And it's going to be at the Miami Airport. I forget the convention.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a dope night of boxing, and just so y'all know, I'm just going to relay the message because Glenn Johnson, after he came on the panel, you know, we became very cool, and the dude is a very cool brother, and he sent me that invite, and
that's cool, man. That's good looking right there. Hey, pound for pound, if it is, I would think it's Hard Rock because if it's Marlins Stadium, you know that's off limits because baseball is going on. So if they're not using Marlins Stadium, that's out. It's right in the middle of baseball season. That's not happening.
Basically, this is going to hurt his pay-per-view. From what I'm hearing.
Oh, definitely. If they don't find another venue, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, this has fucked it up, man. Imagine training all that time, Major Key, and you've been training all that fucking time, right? Think about Cambosis. This has been fucking rescheduled twice, bruv.
I know, but this is why I'm saying that it's weird because how do you have a venue when you just first find out that you have COVID and all of a sudden you have a venue? Wasn't the biggest fucking problem with AJ versus Fury? Like we were waiting on a venue and a date, and they had that shit immediately, bro. They should add that immediately, bro. That shit was planned out, bro. That shit is bullshit, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, we got a couple of people in the building. Before you leave, let them cook, bro. Let's see what they got to say. Yeah, man. Who's in the building, bro?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hey, man. How you feeling? Hefe.
Oh
Where you
shit.
been, Hefe? Where the fuck you been, Hefe?
Yeah,
El
bro,
Mencho.
I was
El
God
chilling,
Mencho.
damn,
bro.
I ain't heard from Hefe in a minute.
El Mencho, El Jefe. El
I was,
Rooster. You know what I'm
I was,
saying?
I was chilling, bro. Nothing much happening in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So we got a big weekend coming up ahead, bro. Some fights were announced. We have a great summer coming up, bro. So hopefully these fights really live up to what we expect them to be, bro. And hopefully we end the year 2021 with a bang, bro.
What do you think about what we were just talking about?
Well, I kind of missed out, bro. I was doing
Oh,
some other shit.
so the Teofimo
Tiafimo,
fight. Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead. Explain something. Go ahead, brother.
Tiafimo supposedly has COVID, right? So now you push your fight back from this month to August 14th. Now the fight was supposed to be at Hard Rock Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. August 14th is the middle of football season, or preseason rather. So who says the Miami Dolphins are going to let you use that city? Now you got to pay another site fee because they probably not going to give you your money back, and you got to find another venue. You can't go to Marlins Park because it's the middle of baseball season, so that's not happening. Where are you going to go?
I'm sure they could find an arena, bro, around Miami. If it's not the Marlins, what about where the Miami Heat play? Can't they play there? I think
Yeah, they could
basketball's
probably do
over.
that because basketball's over, yeah. But that's not going to have. That's not going to hold the 49,000 people that Teofimo Lopez Sr. said was coming.
Well, I don't even think it's gonna attract 49,000 people, bro. I don't think that fight's big enough to attract that many
Yeah,
people.
man.
But
Say that again, bro. Say that again.
yeah, man, like Triller, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring entertainment and the sport of boxing and make one this huge big event or whatever, bro. But Teofimo Cambosos is not the fight that people want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's a good fight. It's a mandatory, but it's not something that people like want to watch. You know what I'm saying? We want to watch Haney Teofimo. We want to watch Teofimo Tank Davis. We want to watch Teofimo Ryan Garcia. We want to watch Teofimo Josh Taylor, bro. So these are the big fights. This is just a Mickey Mouse fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? To
We're
me,
getting
Let
this
me ask
fight,
you one
bro.
last question, Hefe. Let me ask you one last question. Were you going to buy that Teofimo fight? Because I wasn't.
Nah, hell nah, bro. Like I was
I
gonna
was
watch the Charlo fight and I was gonna watch the Mujia fight because I got Showtime and I got the zone. I wasn't gonna pay fucking $50 to watch fucking Thriller. Fuck that.
I agree with him, bro. And
I
I
agree
feel
with
like
that,
we're
bro.
getting
I was
some.
doing the same thing.
Hey,
I'm doing the
Shelton,
same thing, watching that
I agree
Mujia
with
fight.
him.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm just saying, I feel like we're getting somewhere because the fact of the matter is what he just said hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? Which is, what was the last point you made? But right before we started talking about that, I want to hear your words exactly. You were talking about the fight.
I ain't gonna
With
pay $50. I think that's what I said
yeah,
at that.
before that, you said something. I want to actually capture your
You
words.
know what I could do with $50, bro? I could go and buy some beers, bro, some dollar beers, get a bag of weed, and watch Showtime for free, bro. You know what I'm saying? So why would I waste $50 on? First of all, bro,
Especially,
I'm not into
it's
that music performance shit, bro. I'm not a
yeah,
fucking
yeah, me
That's
teenager.
what
neither.
I was. Yeah, the
I'm a
performance
Yeah,
part
grown
me
ass
is
neither.
exactly
man
what
wanting
I
to
want
see
to
dudes
touch on.
fight,
That the
bro.
performance, yes. So what I'm trying to say is, look, you hit the nail on the head. So at the end of the day, it feels like they had an idea while they were high. Snoop Dogg probably came out with the idea high as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't add up, bro. It just doesn't add up. You want to put J Lo and Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying, and all these people, and you want to sell the fight, and you know what I'm saying? It's I love Tio, but at the end of the day, it's just Tio. There's not a great undercard or nothing like that. Literally, it's more about entertainment. So we get entertainment just by watching BET, bro. We could watch awards on BET and get more entertainment about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So why are we gonna pay $50 in the summer for no damn reason? It just doesn't make sense, bro. Like they didn't think this shit through. They did not think this shit through, and then finally they realized that they weren't gonna make their money back because they did a purse bid and we're like, oh, we gotta get this. So they were gonna be the highest bidders, and they were, and then boom, nobody else. That's why the OGs didn't bid that much because they were like, oh, that's some dumb motherfuckers right there. They just pay what?
Yeah, but to be fair, right? Let me be
Go ahead,
fair.
Rap.
If the
Go ahead,
fight
Rap.
was, if it was Tank Davis, it would sell. If it was Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez, that would sell. It's the
Well,
dancing
yeah,
fight,
those
Major
two
League.
names though, it's a comparison. Like it's a duo with
Yeah.
that one. But if it was Davis versus some Barrios, it wouldn't sell like that. Nah.
But if it's Teofimo as Davis or Teofimo Ryan Garcia, even Teofimo maybe Lomachenko, Triller would sell.
Yeah.
I'm saying Triller, you know what I mean? You could sell Devin Haney with Teofimo as well. I don't think Cambosis is known as in the world out there, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
here's another thing
But
we
if
got to
it was
think about,
Mike
fellas.
Tyson proved he could sell 1.2 million pay-per-views.
But he's an OG.
But here's another
bro,
thing we got to think about, fellas. You had musical acts lined up for this fight on June 19th, right?
But yeah,
So now you might have to find new musical acts because those musical acts probably got other dates they got to fulfill. Am I right or wrong? So now you got to find other musical acts.
Shelton, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Jennifer Lopez, but I don't want to fucking watch Jennifer Lopez before a fight.
And who says Jennifer Lopez is going to be available on August 14th? She might have something else to do.
Wait.
J Balvin might have something else to do on August 14th. So now you got to find other acts. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, but hey, yo, Major Key, I don't want to watch Jennifer Lopez anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck wants to watch Jennifer Lopez, bro? All I think about when I see Jennifer Lopez is, bro, how many niggas done fucked her, bro? How many marriages has she been through, bro? Like I don't look at her like,
oh man, stop hating on J-Lo, man. Stop hating, bro.
Man,
stop hating.
Man, come on, man. That's nothing I want to tap. I'm like, hey, man, if I tap that, bro, that's all I'm thinking about. I ain't trying to tap that. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
you know what? Tio's a really great fighter, but I don't think the Triller card suits him. It's not that kind of card.
Jennifer Lopez is a washed up whore, bro. Nobody wants to watch her.
Right, bro. You know what I'm saying? That I can't hate on that, bro.
You guys are cold, man. Y'all hating on J-Lo. Y'all cold.
He's right though. He's right, bro. And I'm Puerto Rican, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, yo, she's been around the block. She's Jenny from the block, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, ain't nobody over here like having no feelings about no J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened a long time ago. That was 1990s to early 2000s. That's about it, bro.
So do you think that was a bad business move by Triller? Like, at the end of the day, the way they're trying to sell the event, I don't think it's look, Mike Tyson was a legend. When he came back, anyone was going to pay for it. These guys, which are YouTube stars like Jake Paul and stuff, they got multi-million subscribers. So they know how to sell their shit, bro. Teofimo Lopez on the Triller card with Cambosis, I think it was going to be a flop from the start. Major Key, Shelton, Hefe. I think it was going to be a flop.
I think it wasn't that they're looking to make revenue out of this fight. It's more to break into the market, bro. They want to make a splash. They want to put out all this money. Like, oh, look at us. We're Triller. We're the new player in the game. Look how much money we're wasting and how much money we're willing to invest in this sport and entertainment.
Right.
But I don't think that shit's gonna work, man. That shit's not gonna work, bro. Like nowadays with streaming and shit, bro. And young people not really into fucking like watching concerts and boxing together, bro. Like that shit's all new, bro. So I don't expect it to work. I expect them to probably do a couple more of these shit shows, bro, and then be out the game, bro. I don't think they're gonna last.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro, because this fight is not highly anticipated, bro.
Can I say something real quick?
DAZN were overpaying trying to get into the market. DAZN were trying to do some, you know what I mean? They were overpaying to get into the market. I mean,
but DAZN is still here, bro. DAZN is still here. This fight was overhyped. This fight was not well received, bro. Nobody really wanted to see this fucking fight.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I want to say something because pound for pound boxing, bro. I thought you was like cool with me, bro, but he's over here talking shit like, hey, what's called? I'm agreeing with Hefe because I don't want no smoke from his crew. Nah, Hefe and myself have gone through many fucking battles, bro. And Hefe and myself are generals, bro. We already understand each other. So if you don't understand it, then that's your problem, bro. Maybe you a bitch and you ain't ready for that smoke. You know what I'm saying? But don't come over here. Don't come over here talking like trying to start some shit, nigga. Because you know what I'm saying, over here, like niggas understand each other. That's what it is.
Hey,
You know what
he's
I'm
in the
saying?
back.
So
He's in the back right now.
ain't nobody scared of nobody over here. Hefe would come at me right now in my throat, and I'll go right back at him, and he already know, and I already know. You know what I'm saying? So we good. Like that's why we talking here, because we're talking boxing. So stop talking your shit in the fucking chat. Like click the link and pop up if you want to talk some shit. Otherwise, just shut the fuck up.
He's already here, bro.
Damn, like that? Magic Key?
I'm glad. What's up? What's up?
Wait, I'm bringing him in. Show your face.
Yeah. Niggas don't understand, Hefe. Like we've been doing this shit for like 2 years. I know you like for what, a year and a half now, bro. I should be sending you like birthday gifts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, we just had a debate on politics like a week ago.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Like people
what up,
don't
B?
understand
What up,
that we
B?
can go at each
Hey,
other's necks whenever we disagree. It is what it is.
Yo, let me speak to the guys in the back. What up, D? What's up, D?
T. Jeffries.
Yo.
Is that D. Jefferson?
Who's that? No, that's D. Hodges. Speak, bro.
Oh, D, what's up, baby?
Is that you, or are you a troll? Is that D. Hodges? You see what I mean? It's trolls,
Yeah.
bro.
No. And then he said I got emotional. Why I got emotional? You the one that is not clicking on the link, motherfucker. Talking shit in the chat, bro. I'm here. I'm live. You can see my face, bro.
Yo, D.
Show my face, man. Show my face. I'm here, brother. I'm here.
L Dog, get your ass up here, L Dog. Where you at?
Yeah, for real, man. Hey, ain't no fucking bitches over here, man. You know
So
what I'm
listen,
saying?
I haven't spoke to Hefe. Hefe, what do you think about this Deontay Wilder situation? He was fucking cursing for 14 months. For 16 months, actually, Hefe. He said he wants to kill the man. And when he saw the man, bro, he put headphones on and he didn't want to speak to the man. And why Tyson Fury was making jokes out of him. Tyson Fury was haunting him, bro. And he didn't want no mental talk with him. Well, 2 days before, he was talking on all those ABC channels. So what do you think about that, bro?
I think Wilder, what he's trying to do, bro, he's trying to change up the game. I don't know if it's gonna work for him or if it's not. Because at first, bro, when he got into the talking with Tyson Fury got into his head, bro. Not only that, bro, he clowned him on the press conference. He clowned him on everything he did, bro. You know what this reminds me of, bro? This reminds me of like Batman with the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how much the Batman tries to do, how fucking righteous he is, or how many good things, and he speaks up for his people, whatever, bro. You can't get into the mind of a Joker, bro. And that's Tyson Fury, bro. Tyson Fury, there's no reasoning with this dude, bro. This dude's just he's a crazy man, bro. He likes to fight.
Yeah,
he likes to talk shit, bro. So
Hefe.
wait, hold on. This is what I'm saying. What Deontay Wilder's trying to do, he's trying to change up the game. So he's gonna play the quiet type. He's gonna play the silent assassin and try to see if that works. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a mental angle more than anything for Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder also, he doesn't want to speak to the media. He's trying to make it like the media was after him or some shit like that. But I think more than anything, bro, it's a mind game Deontay Wilder's trying to do on Fury now. Will it work? We'll see, man. July 24th.
Okay, hey, L-Dog, what do you think about that? 2 days before, he goes on those ABC channels and still makes accusations about white supremacy. Just a couple of days before, he starts making other accusations. But when he sees Tyson, he don't say nothing. What the fuck do you think's going on?
Hey man, truth be told, Deontay Wilder, he knows that Glovegate thing is all bullshit, man. He don't even believe that, but he knows his supporters are low IQ. They don't know how to reason, and you know, they're gonna believe everything he says. But when it comes to Wilder, this guy has made the third fight about race. You know, he's made it about race, so I think it's time we just say, fuck it. This fight is about race. This is black versus white, just like the last fight. And we know who's going to win.
Yo, you guys there, bro?
I don't believe that. The only reason why I don't believe that, though, because Wilder got so many black haters. So, yo, Fury got the white people, and yo, so many black people hate my good man. And I'm like, I don't know why we are hating our own. And, I'm
Talk
not
about it,
no
D
whatever,
Hodges.
y'all,
Talk.
whatever. Real talk. It's the point that he's a dark man like me. I look just like Deontay Wilder, same skin color and all that. So it's
Mm,
like I don't
yeah.
understand how he has the white against him. He already got Mexican against him. He got everybody against him, and now you got your own people against you. Come on
Well,
now.
I could
What
Why the
do you
explain
hell you
that.
think he's
gonna
got?
I
no
could
no
explain that. You
Go
know what I'm
You
ahead,
saying?
forgot
go ahead,
Puerto
D
I
Ricans,
can
Hodges.
bro.
say that. No, I
You
can
forgot
say
Puerto
that, bro.
Ricans.
Real quick. I finish real quick because
Yeah.
he got booed by mad black people. Mad black people booed him that day when he came out. I'm like, how
Yeah.
are black people booing him? And they was all praising and cheering for Tyson Fury, but
Oh,
soon as Wilder came out, you heard the boos, and
I tell you why.
I don't understand, y'all. I love my black people, but a lot of y'all are pieces of shit, dog. Because
Nah,
y'all want to support this.
I could tell you the
Not
truth, man.
everybody, not you. I'm not saying you, anybody in the shadow, anybody. But at the end of the day, he was booed by bad black people. Who does that to their people? But I'm
But
not
that's
gonna
the
sound like
thing.
Malcolm.
That's
I'm not
the
gonna
thing,
sound like
man. Look,
Malcolm X up
It's
here.
not like that.
I'll
Matrix
be
is
back.
cooked.
real quick, man.
Matrix is
I
cooked.
just want to respond to D Hodges real quick. Look, the reason that people were booing him, bro, because he came out. It was the middle of fucking Black History Month, and he was acting like the king of Wakanda with a big ass suit. You know what I'm saying? With fucking like LED lights around his eyes. Like anybody knows that you put lights like that around your fucking eyes, you're gonna see blinking and images of that shit. You know what I'm saying? After you take that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just fucking common sense. You know what I mean? You know, and he fucking goes into a boxing match against a undefeated fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? That somebody that he couldn't knock out last time, and the guy saying he's going to bring pressure to you, which he actually did, and knocks your ass out. And then you know what I mean? And then he starts making excuses because somebody saved his ass. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the crowd was actually saying, "Yo, stop the fight! Stop the fight!" It wasn't just Mark Bruton that threw in the towel. It was a lot of people that were saying it beforehand. We've already got accounts of all these things. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he wants to blame everything else. There was water, you know, that was Sprite. There was egg weights, there was this and that, and he never actually just took the L like a fucking man, bro. And so that's why people don't like that shit, bro. That's why. It's just
Yup.
simply that, man. That's all it is, bro. Like if you know, I was supporting Wilder before that. I'm still hoping that he comes back, but I would love to hear him before that fight. I can't support him, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope Tyson Fury whoops his ass again if he can't just say before the fight, "Yo, I was wrong by fucking calling him that." I was, I couldn't take the L. I was a little offended about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like shit. I was a little butthurt about that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? He beat me fair and square. That's it. You know what I mean? But if
D
he can't
Hodges.
say that, bro, then fuck him, bro. Like I hope he gets his ass whooped again.
Hey,
Wilder.
let's
D
be
Hodges.
honest, man. Wilder is embarrassed a white dude beat him up on Black History Month. For me, if there was like a White History Month and I lost to a black dude on White History Month, I would be ashamed of myself, man. I would seriously be ashamed of myself. So
Let
I
me ask
like
you, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Seriously, now this is some real talk right here. When has race ever won a boxing match?
What do you mean, like a
probably way
fighter?
back in probably
A
way back
bunch
in
of
the day.
times. Oh boy.
When has race ever won a boxing match? Inside the ring, race doesn't matter. The
Yes,
skills
it
matter.
do. It comes with the judges. Yes, it do.
Yeah, I mean
Talk
that's a
about
good
it, D
point, D
Hodges.
Hodges. Like when Andre Ward got a robbery over Kovalev in the first fight, that was a very nationalistic, racist result because the judges were clearly rigged against the Russian.
Eh,
What about
that
when?
was a
What
close
about when
fight.
Billy Joe Saunders? What about when Billy Joe Saunders got done for asthma a spray? They fucking banned him, didn't they? I mean, there's not. You can say there's racism, but they also fucking discriminate white people in boxing. Look at what Kelly Pavlik said to L-Dog the other day. Kelly Pavlik said it wasn't easy for him being white in boxing. People look down on him.
Facts.
So you
So
don't look
look,
at the
this is what I'm
the
trying to say.
racism that happens to the other people. Look at the Latinos. In Mexico, they don't even get a chance if they ain't got the right promoter.
And
This
guys,
is what I'm trying to say. This is what
where
I'm
did
trying
they
to say.
fight? Where did they fight? Because
Sheldon.
I've seen a couple of comments. Where did they fight for the second fight? Just so they're educated.
Let me cook.
I'm just saying, where did they fight though? They fought in Saudi Arabia, didn't they?
AJ Ruiz?
No, my bad. Yeah, I'm talking about a different thing. Wilder and Fury, where did they fight?
Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Right,
Las
so Las Vegas. And how many chants did you hear from the fucking Englishmen? Did you not hear everybody in the crowd that bought the tickets to go over there and support? Where was the support from the people from the United States that live here?
The first fight was fought in L.A. The first fight was
What
fought
I'm
in L.A.
saying is because Mark was asking, he was saying that he was getting booed when he was doing the ring walk. But isn't that our job here to go out and support instead of fucking clicking on crack streams? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, think about this though. Wilder pretty much isolated the majority of Americans.
Yeah.
He's pretty much isolated all white people from supporting him. You just got to listen to what he says, man. Like the other day, I caught a snippet. Ali Sickback was like, "Oh, I'm surprised that a lot of people were surprised you won the thing in court." He's like, "I'm not surprised. It was 4 white men against 1 black man." And it's like, see, dude, this guy is clearly, dividing race. So, to be honest, that's the white population who aren't going to support him. And what about Mexicans? I mean, what has he done to appeal to them?
No,
Pretty
and
much nothing.
L-Dog, it's not even like that. Even the people from England who did support him, he's talking in channels with those ABC fucking fanboy bitches. He's saying things like this, that I'm only going to fight, I fight for my people. I only fight for my people now. So at the end of the day, what about the people which support him? What about the people which have supported him and paid for all those pay-per-views in the past? What about the people which always used to support Deontay Wilder? They never used to look at him fucking as a different race.
But this is what I gotta say, bro. That was Deontay Wilder's decision. If he wants to ride with his people and say fuck all to the other people, then it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wilder did this to himself, bro. That's his decision. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't want to hear no bitching and crying, bro. When he gets booed in his own fucking country, you know what I'm saying? So
yep.
That shit, bro. It comes
it's
with the territory, bro. It's the sport of boxing is racist. It is race based. But at the same time, you don't have to fucking throw gas at every little race situation. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but you know what, Hefe, to be fair, right? Racism exists in everything, but boxing doesn't stop race. If you got the skills, like Shelton said, you could be Mexican, you could be British, you could be American. As long as you got the skills and you keep winning, doesn't matter where the fuck you are from, because promoters want to make money, channels want to make money. So they look, even there was a Nassim Hamid. Nassim Hamid was a little Muslim British boy, but because he had the skills, he was able to get with the networks. People want to make money. They don't give a fuck what race you're from. As long as you got the personality, you know how to box, you know how to talk, you can make money out of boxing.
But you know what Wilder has realized? He's realized that you can use race to make money.
Yeah.
This dude is selling the trilogy off of race. There's literally all the main narratives are deeply rooted in racial narratives for this fight, man. It is pretty much like this whole Glovegate is only a micro issue. If you look at the entirety of it, it's pretty much Fury won because of white privilege. It was white privilege that allowed him to load his gloves, poison Wilder, yada, yada, yada. Like, that is the overarching theme. They're trying to make this fight a Larry Holmes versus Cooney or a, something like that. That's what he's trying to do, man. And it's working.
And that's what's disgusting about it. That's what disgusts me about it. Because I'm black. I'm black like Wilder. I want Wilder to win. I just don't think he has the skill set to do it. That's my issue. And my biggest issue with Wilder is the lying. Why you gotta, if you're gonna make an excuse, that's fine. But make one excuse. Don't make 12, bro. Don't make 12. That's where you lost me. You can say this happened and stick with that. Or say this happened. Stick with that. But when you come with 12, 13 excuses, it dilutes everything that you've said previously, everything you've done previously. Now you look like a sore fucking loser. That's what you look like. I gotta find an excuse because I can't accept the fact that I got beat. And champions don't act like that. I take my L, I go to the lab, I get better, I come back and I get my belts back. That's what champions do. You're not acting like a champion right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Wilder, I have no problem. Like at the end of the day, bro, Wilder's doing what Wilder does, bro. And Wilder's bringing race, and he's bringing African American struggles or whatever. You know what I'm saying, bro? It comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Because just like it has its positive sides and his supporters, it's gonna have a negative effect also, bro. A lot of these white Americans, a lot of these other white dudes from other countries or whatever, Mexicans, Asians, a lot of people are not gonna agree with what Wilder's doing, bro. So it comes with the territory, bro. At the end of the day, him and Fury have to get in the
Can I
ring,
just ask
bro.
one question real quick?
Oh, hold on, bro. You're cutting me the fuck up, bro. It comes with the fucking territory, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sport of boxing has always been race driven. It's always had an agenda. That's the best way to sell, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Like at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what these dudes say on the internet. I don't give a fuck what Wilder says. They could all suck my dick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me just say this, bro. We got NL in the building. Salute to Rapstar and everybody. God bless your brother. We got Mark Nash still kicking it on the building. We've got Spot Fight 123 says good to see you live again, Rapstar. Rapstar's been busy, man. But we got Cali in the building. We got Ped in the building. Yo, man, look, Bolt Hype in the building. Well, look, this is all I got to say. At the end of the day, you can say what you want, but you know, Malik Scott was talking for Deontay Wilder. That fucking looked bad. Because even Tyson Fury was joking with these guys. Even Tyson Fury wanted the smoke, and they didn't want the energy. I mean, you can say what you want, but Tyson Fury stayed the same. He kept it real, bro. Deontay Wilder's the one who changed. He didn't look like he was comfortable in his skin right next to Fury there.
And did you hear Gay Jones saying two-time on the mic over and over again?
What did he say?
He kept saying 2 times.
Yeah, isn't that the same? Isn't that the same Jones that said that Wilder's head was fractured? Isn't that the same Jones that said
Yeah.
Wilder got a dent in the fucking head? Where the fuck is he gone?
Yeah, that's you know what? You know why Wilder didn't say anything? Because someone probably would have asked a question like, "Can you show us where the dent in your head is?" And he wouldn't have been able to show it because it doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah, and all that bullshit.
He was wearing the headphones to block it.
Ah, come on, man. See, and then someone would have asked him like about the gloves. He would have given some dumb like answer like "was understood, don't need to be explained," like he says. But it's not understood, so fucking explain it.
I'm just trying to explain that. Believe me, that if Fury, like not the one for me, not even talking about the Wilder fight, but if he was a black man for the accusations he was accused of since whatever Klitschko or whatever, he will it will be like so much different. So race do have a teeny bit to do with it because Big Baby Miller, he still ain't.
Yeah, but Big Baby Miller got done for steroids 3 times. Big
More
Baby
than
Miller
3.
fucking took more
I'm not
steroids.
3 fucking times,
It has to do with
3
evidence, not
fucking
skin color.
times.
3 fucking times, bro.
No, I'm just saying though, if a black guy got
Floyd
caught,
Mayweather was the best ever fighter in the fucking world.
I'm
Floyd
telling
Mayweather's
you,
a billionaire. Tyson
I'm
was
not
running the
saying
sport.
that, but
Sugar
the
Ray Leonard
crimes
run the
that
sport,
Fury
bro.
got caught
Muhammad
for,
Ali
Skin
ran
color
I'm
has
the
not
nothing to do
sport.
with
talking
it.
about the
It's
What the
Wilder
about
fuck are
evidence,
fight.
you
bro.
talking about, D?
He never got caught, bro. He never got caught. What are
He
you
did
talking
the
about?
boar meat, the steroids and all that. If he was a black fighter, it might have been a little bit more different. I'm telling you, I'm not saying it's really a race thing,
What are you
but
talking about, bro? What steroids? That's what I'm.
it might have been a little
Well,
bit worse.
let me
Because
say this,
Baby
D.
Miller,
Hodges.
Bro, evidence,
Let me
bro,
say
not
this,
skin
D.
color. Evidence.
Hodges. A white
and
fighter in the heavyweight division did get caught, and they proved that he was innocent, but the fight still didn't go through, and that was Povetkin. Povetkin got caught for meldonium, and he proved that he took meldonium a year prior when it was legal and hadn't taken it since, but they still wouldn't let him fight. So there was still a bunch of controversy, man, with white fighters. Look, drug cheats are never viewed in a good light.
Except for Canelo, shoot, they still sweep his under the rug. He's still the
But
greatest all
overall,
time.
the amount is consistent with the tainted meat, and the fact of the matter is that
He
they
was
actually
suspended.
they still
Yeah.
suspended him.
He was
Exactly, they
suspended.
still suspended him. Right? It's because it was the rule at the time, so they had to do that. So they suspended him, but then they raised the level for future reference because it wasn't enough to actually enhance any kind of performance.
Facts.
Look,
Facts, bro.
I
And
do
that's
believe Canelo was on something, but let's not act like the media just turned a blind eye. They were fucking flaming it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like I don't know. Like it's not about race because everybody done all went through it. So I don't know why people keep saying this race thing. It's about what the bad thing you did. It
You've been the
don't
only
matter.
one talking
the
about race, though.
dude, D
Nobody's talking
Hodges.
about race
This is what
except
we
you.
talking about. This is what we talking about, D Hodges. The dude, in my opinion, now it's just my opinion. My opinion don't really mean shit. But the dude, in my opinion, is using race for personal gain, and I don't like that because too many people have fought and died for us to have the freedoms that we have, and we've only had them since 1965. Before 1965, black people weren't even considered a whole human being in the United States of America. We were considered 2/3 of a person. We only been allowed to vote since 1965. So, in my opinion, a person should not play with the race thing, man. Don't use race as a narrative for personal gain. That shit disgusts me, man. I can't stand for that. I can't support nobody who does that, man. That shit is terrible. That's just.
Hey, sometime it help. If it help your case, shit, I use it. Real talk, shoot. Everybody, real talk. Everybody that used their race card when it came, what? If it's either going to jail, or
Why that shit
whatever,
didn't help
or
me?
whatever,
Why that shit didn't help me?
Yo,
Why that shit didn't
anybody
help me? They still lock my black ass up. Why that shit didn't help me?
Well,
Hey,
sometimes
D-Hod just
because
be committing crimes and blaming it on racism.
no, I don't know. I don't commit crimes at all, but
Yeah,
it
but D
don't,
Hodges keep the same energy,
everybody
bro.
use
Because
the
D
race
Hodges,
card.
D Hodges, I got a lot of love for you. You, my brother from the other side. You've always supported me, and you're one of the only unbiased. Normally, you go and support everybody, even though they're LDBC. You still support everyone, right? So let's keep the shit real, D Hodges. He made you guys look bad. I mean, the man was the same man which was accusing everybody, bro. This was the same man who got rid of another black man with Mark Breland. What about that fucking situation? Why don't you ever stick up for Mark Breland, how he slandered Mark Breland, and now he's got no evidence?
I think he's black, right, Rapstar? I think Mark Breland is black, ain't
Yeah, he's black too. What about
Hey, you
Jamal
wanna
Charlo?
know something about
What about
Wilder?
Jamal
This guy.
Charlo, bro?
Hey, hold on, Repside. Let me point something out. Wilder, he uses race to make money, but you think he actually believes in that shit? Because every time he opens his mouth, he's trashing another black man, whether it be Dillian White, Anthony
Exactly.
Joshua, Jamal Charlo, Mark Breland. But when face to face with Tyson Fury, he didn't say shit.
Come on, D Hodges. And D Hodges,
All I
all
can
those
just say
channels
is
that you
that
go
I'm
to,
just
D Hodges, before you speak,
I'm
D Hodges,
disappointed in
D Hodges, what
everybody.
about those channels which said they want to kill Tyson Fury and his
I'm
family?
disappointed
What
in
about
all
those
black
channels which said they
fighters.
want to kill Sugar Hill? They want to see Sugar
A
Hill dead.
black man.
Remember?
I
That's
know,
another
I
black
don't
man.
Ain't he
that's
black?
I don't know.
Ain't he fucking black?
I don't condone with that, but at the end of the day, everybody's gonna go who they want to go for. There's some people from another race that go for another race before their own race. Their fighter will be a different race, and they don't even cheer for their own fighter. They want the other fighter to win. So it's like, oh man, it's like the race thing in boxing is so crazy because there's some people that go against their own race. They want that Mexican to win, or they want that whatever to win, and the person they're fighting is a person from his country just because he's unknown, or y'all
But why are
call
you
him
playing a
or
victim?
whatever.
Why is Deontay
So
Wilder playing a victim? He's worth over $30 million. He's a
40.
fucking multi-millionaire.
40.
Why is he playing a victim, bro?
Yeah,
Why is
he's
he
the
saying
$50
that white
million
supremacy and
victim.
shit?
Yeah, true. That is the truth. But everybody use race. Canelo used the Mexican race. Fury used his gypsy race.
Well,
Like he used gypsy all
yeah,
the
but they
time.
don't play victims.
Like
Canelo's never played a
everybody does
victim.
it though. You can't just say one race do it though. I'm pretty sure Nakatani and Bobby
I,
Inouye, they probably use their race. Canelo used
I
his
just
race.
said,
Bobby
D
and Louis.
Hodges. I just said, bro. I just said I want Wilder to win. I'm pulling for Wilder, even though I bang on him for lying and all the bullshit he does. I still want him to win because he looks like me. I just don't think he has the skill set to pull it off. I could be wrong, but we will find out on July 24th.
That's facts, man. Yo,
But
with
that
that being
had
said,
nothing to
gentlemen,
do.
I
That
gotta
had
pull
nothing.
back, man. So peace
That
to
had
y'all,
nothing
man.
to
Have a
do
great
with
night.
what
All
I
right.
was talking
Hey,
about. That
peace.
had nothing to do with it. It's about, listen, everything is about race. I don't care if it's from boxing to your job. Everything in this world is about race. It freaking sucks, but everything's about race. Depending upon what race you are and what race accepts you, everything is about race. So
Hey, let
that's
me
just
tell you
my.
something, and let me tell you, Diogenes, when you talk about race, right? Even everything starts to become about money. It starts to become sometimes what the world's about, cruel about money. How much money you got? When you got money, people don't give a fuck about your color. Yeah. Another thing you got to remember: when you got the skills in boxing, you are that guy. They can't stop you. You know what I mean? Boxing helps fucking people come off the street. Boxing's help people like Mike Tyson. Boxing's help people like Floyd Mayweather. Boxing's help people like, you know what I mean, Javante Tank Davis, and even many other fighters who've come from the street. You know, it's made people multi-millions. So you can't say that, oh, boxing's about race and Deontay Wilder should play the victim. You can't say that that looks good that Deontay Wilder is showing people, oh, you know what, I'm a victim. You know what I mean? It's all because of my color. This is why I got beat. I mean, how much more bullshit does the man want to come with? Is that how sensitive, D. Hodges, is that how sensitive Americans are?
It's not about sensitive, but it sucks because I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people that probably Mexican that probably boo Canelo because they don't like his cheating or whatever he did. Like I'm telling you, boxing is all about race though. Like I'm pretty sure Canelo might get booed or Nakatani might get booed by his own
Hey,
people.
let's be honest. Let's be honest.
That's
Don
the
King
part
said
about it.
black versus white equals green. That's what Don King said.
But when yes, and I'm telling you, it sucks when that'll make me lose a fight if I'm getting booed by my own people. Like, wow, y'all are praising the enemy, and I'm from this country, and y'all are booing me. So, fans is a woo,
Hey,
fans are
Mark Nash.
crazy.
Now that's a fact. Mark Nash in the chat, brother. That's a fact.
Yeah,
This whole system in America is built on race. You're right.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They're very sensitive, and it seems like in a boxing ring, you know, boxing's made everybody into a superstar. Doesn't matter what race you came from. Boxing is such an inspiration. It made people which were rapists into multimillionaires. Fuck the race. You could be a criminal. You could kill somebody as long as you come out of jail and you got the skills. Boxing will accept you because boxing accepts murderers. Boxing accepts rapists. They don't give a fuck about color when they can even accept somebody who's a rapist. Come on. Let's keep the shit real, bro. Even if you're a rapist, you're a great boxer. You're going to be a superstar. Didn't Mike Tyson allegedly, he went to jail for rape? When he came back, the world wanted to see him. Everybody wanted to see Mike Tyson. They didn't give a fuck what he did. So you got to be fair, D. Hodges. Boxing gives an opportunity to anybody and everybody as well, as long as you got the skills and the personality and the mouth.
But Mark, we're not saying that there's no racism in boxing. Of course, there's racism in boxing. There's racism in every facet of American life. We know that. What we're saying is this man accused the guy of spiking his water, loading his gloves. The ref was against him. The Nevada State Athletic Commission was against him. VADA was against them because they didn't release the results because the water was tainted and they said it wasn't. So he's saying all of this contributed to him losing the fight. That's what he's saying. We're saying that if that's the truth and everybody's against you, then you have no chance. So what's the fucking point of winning a third fight? What's the point if you got no chance going into the gate? Because that's what the narrative that you're pushing. Everybody's against me. They want me to lose. The ref wants me to lose. Everybody wants me to lose. So if that's the truth, then what's the fucking point, bro?
Hey, you know what? Too many keyboard warriors, man. Got everything to say on the fucking keyboard. But at the end of the day, when I'm cooking, I'm talking. It is what it is. You got something to say, you should have come and said it. As far as I'm concerned, at the end of the day, you're using the victim card, you know what I mean, against your fans. And it seems like some of the, like D. Hodges said, his own people are booing him, right? So that don't feel good either. Because some people just are done with the bullshit, D. Hodges. They're done with the bullshit. They can see through the bullshit, bro. They just don't want to see that shit. And he keeps
Champions don't make excuses, bro. That's the bottom line. Ali never made excuses.
You know
Norton
what I mean?
never made excuses. Larry Holmes never made excuses. When you lose, you lose. You get better, you come back and fight again. The excuses is what people have a problem with. It's not Wilder. It's the fucking excuses.
Exactly.
Yup. Sheldon put it perfectly, bro. Wilder's
Yeah, but,
using race for his own benefit and profit. And it's not only Wilder, it's the people around Wilder, bro. All these fucking dudes we all know there's race, bro, but when you throw gas into the fire, bro, this is what you get, man. You know what I'm saying? So will things change in the sport of boxing? Probably not. Will things change in the world? Probably not, bro. People are tribal. People are quote unquote racist or whatever, bro. It's just the way life is. This boxing shit, I think people take it to another level. Sure, it's racist. Sure, people root for their own fucking race and their own people, but I don't think it's to the point where Wilder makes it out to be, where it's a great conspiracy where the evil white man's after him and trying to destroy him and the whole system's against him. I don't think that's what the sport of boxing is.
The point is Wilder ain't trying to figure out why the hell all his goddamn black people. That's what I'll be wondering. If I was really Deontay Wilder, I'll be wondering why all my black people, like, it's good, you know, why all my black people, like, I'm not making a race thing, but in my mind, I'll be like, damn, how come nothing but black? I can understand if it was the white or the Asians or the Mexicans, but he got millions of black people hating him, and yo, that's just some bullshit.
How old are you? How old are you, D. Hodges?
41 years old.
So you 41. So you was around when Mike Tyson got beat, right?
Yeah, by Buster Douglas. That was the worst time in history.
Okay, so listen. Mike Tyson got beat, right? I want you to tell me, D. Hodges, what excuse did Mike Tyson make for getting beat?
Because he had the excuse of robbing Givens and he was
No. I want you to tell me
the excuse
what excuse did he make?
That's the excuse he made. Like, whatever.
He didn't make an excuse. No, he didn't. He said, I got my ass beat. He said, I got my ass beat.
He said he blamed robbing. He blamed cocaine.
No, he didn't. 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 He said, I lost. That's what
you guys hear me, bro?
But he blamed that Robin Givens thing.
No, he didn't. He didn't blame anybody. He said, I got beat. That's all we want from Wilder, bro. He said, I got beat. I got my ass kicked. He didn't make an excuse. That's what we want. We don't want a fighter making a bunch of excuses. I got beat. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do better. That's all we wanted. He tainting the sport with this excuse making. Just take your L
Lennox
like
Lewis
a man.
got knocked out. D. Hodges, Lennox Lewis got knocked out by Hasim Rahman. He came back and beat the fuck out of him, bro.
And didn't make an excuse. I got beat.
He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing, bro.
Yo,
But
yo, you guys hear me, bro?
Yeah, we
Go
But
ahead,
who
bro.
knows? It might not be an excuse. Who knows? Only one that knows is him if he's lying or
So
not. The only
so
one
would you
is
believe that, Georges?
his body.
What the
It's
fuck happened
his.
to the dent in the head? What happened to the water? What happened to the
I'm
fucking
just
egg weights,
saying
bro?
this. Whatever he says it
He said
is,
he's
he's
got
the
no
one that
fucking
felt
proof.
it. Can't
Now he's
nobody.
fucking said he got no proof.
But can't nobody say nothing. We don't know how he felt when he went in that ring. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
If he
saying
felt bad, if he didn't feel right, D Hodges, if he didn't feel right, he should have took the fucking fight. He should have walked away.
Oh,
you
man, he
can't
shouldn't make
once you
no
already
excuses
walking
like
out
that,
and
Mark.
getting once
Stop
you
being a
already walking
fanboy.
out and getting the
I know
ring, you
you're with
can't
Eddie
just
Jones and
you
World
just can't
Combat
walk out the
World
ring.
Cocksucker
He took the
Sports.
fight.
What's his name? World
What?
Cocksucker Sports, man. Stop it, Mark. Stop the fucking cat, man. Lennox Lewis never made no excuses compared to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder be making excuses and excuses and excuses. And excuses after excuses. And then he slandered another man. He slandered Mark Breland. Till today, he hasn't apologized to Mark Breland. And I'm friends with his fucking son. Me and Mark Breland's son, we speak behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Mark Breland's son supports us. So at the end of the day, why the fuck would you slander another
What? What
man
the fuck you want?
with no fucking proof? Stop the bullshit, bro. You guys always carry on, yeah? The Wilder fans, right? They always carry on no matter what Wilder does. He's right.
It
Whatever the
don't
fuck he
matter.
says, he's right.
Pictures. People got pictures. When you show the pictures, people just try to sweep it under the rug. Pictures. People forget about the pictures. I don't know why, and I don't know if they're probably photoshopped.
So what you saying? So what you saying, D Hodges, is that the commission is in on it. The WBC is in on it. Nevada State Athletic Commission, WBC, and Fury's team are all conspiring against Wilder. Is what you're saying?
I'm not saying they're conspiring against nothing. I'm just saying from the thing that people put up, and when they showed the evidence, it make it look like he might have done
Well, if that was credible evidence, wouldn't the commission suspend Fury? You loading your gloves?
Shoot, they don't. Then shoot, not if Fury's getting the money. They don't care. Commissions don't care. Section and bodies don't care. I'm telling you. Oh my God, like it is so horrible.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why, when Margarito got caught with the illegal raps, right? And he went out, Nassim Richardson found the raps. They made him rewrap his hands. He went up to the fight. He got knocked out. And after the fight, he was suspended for a year. You don't remember that?
I know, but that's why.
So why they didn't suspend Fury? Fury is so special. He's so special. And he's above everything.
How come goddamn Dillian White ain't get suspended? That nigga had steroids and loaded gloves.
He did.
He
did get suspended, D. Hodges. That's what we saying. He did get
but
suspended.
it wasn't for.
The
But
second
that's
sample,
like
what
he
they
should.
fucking tested, came back fucking negative.
Come on now. Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, just the point that everybody forget about
Why the
that.
fuck did it? Why the fuck when his gloves got checked? Why the fuck after the fight when the federation checked the gloves, nothing was wrong with nothing. There was, and then they started blaming the fucking costume, Diogenes. After the costume, they were blaming the infrared lights on his eyes. Then they blamed the referee. Then they blamed Mark Breland for putting something in his water. Then they blamed the fucking egg weights. Then they blamed that his skull got fractured and his knees were wobbly. Then they blamed the white supremacy. I mean, they're never gonna fucking stop. And he had nothing to fucking say to Tyson Fury. He didn't say nothing to the man. And he
Well,
wants
at
to
the
go on
end
all
of the
those
day,
channels and come with
we'll
that
know
bullshit.
July 24th. We'll know because I
Come on,
guarantee you.
Dodgers. How can
No,
you?
no, because if
How can
Fury
you
beat
keep
him,
covering up for this bullshit,
if
bro?
Fury beat him July 24th, I'll shut up and won't bring up the first two fights because I know this one is definitely on the up and up. So there's no excuses.
Hey,
There's
Deontay
no
Wilder needs to be in
like
Hollywood
this.
movies, and
I'm
Deontay
just
Wilder
saying.
needs to make a book. That's what he needs
No,
to
but
do.
this fight right here, we gotta wait till after this fight, and then we'll see. We gotta
Yeah.
wait for the fight to happen first, because what if it's a week before the fight and somebody catch COVID, or they get a mental anxiety attack, like Ryan Garcia, like Tio, like oh my God, I don't know, I don't know what song needs. I be waiting the week of the fight. I'm like, yay, planning a party, and then the fight get canceled. So I really don't know. We'll just have to sit back, wait and see. I just
Yeah,
want to
but
see
why
it.
do you defend Wilder so much, Dodgers, after all those fake allegations, bro?
I'm
You
not
even saw the
defending.
man acts like a fucking the
I
man's
don't.
flip flopping. I mean, why are you
I'm not
defending him so
defending
much?
him. But if that's the way he feel, that's the way he felt. If he felt his water was drugged, that's the way he felt. If he
Why
felt
didn't he
that
say
he was,
nothing then in the press conference?
because it's not because anything he would have said, they would have turned it against him. Wilder can't say nothing. He could say something like, I just want a drink of water, and somebody would turn it into like he said, I hate water. Like
So
that's
he
why
only
he
wants to go to the channels. So he only wants to
I
go to
swear to
those.
God
So
though,
he only
like
wants
some
to go to the ABC channels where they push his narrative and where they only listen to
because
him.
if
So
you
he
go
only wants to
look,
go to those channels, yeah?
Hey,
no, go
hold on,
look at
hold on.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
go look
Johnny
at the
Come on,
Blaze.
bro.
barbershop. Look at the
Johnny Blaze in the
barbershop
chat. Yeah,
interview.
it
That's
sounded
how
like
fake
that,
it
Johnny
is, bro.
Blaze. It sounded like they saying if Wilder wins the third fight, the first two don't count.
I don't know because I want to see four because now it's 1-1 in the draw. That's even more money. Man, no, that'd be like so perfect because people love, like, they loved it. Didn't what Floyd and Marquez have four, or something when
No,
Moreira have four. There's a bunch of people that have four fights in
I
the
don't want to
H.
see this fight no more. I want this shit to be over with. I just want these two motherfuckers to fight, somebody win, and this shit be over with, man. Because this, I've never seen it to the point where you got fans on the internet threatening to go to each other's house and shoot them, and people setting up fights and over another. How can you cap so hard
You'll
for
be
another grown
amazed.
man?
You
How can
don't
they
know.
do that?
I'd be on
I
so
don't
many
get it.
channels. You don't know how many people got enemy beef over Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Like, yo, I really done heard people get into arguments over them where, yeah, I'll come and see you. And I don't understand why people do all that, because at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with my life. I'm still broke if I'm broke. I'm still rich if I'm rich. So I'm really not worried about it. But you'll be
You know
amazed,
what?
yo.
Wilder's full of shit. I think Anthony Joshua is the heavyweight, which has got the best personality out there. I think Anthony Joshua is getting overlooked. You know, he's the other heavyweight champion, Shelton, and he's carried himself really well. He never
He
gets
got
No,
three
involved in this
belts,
crazy
bro.
shit. Even
He
exactly.
got
Tyson
three
Fury's got
belts.
full of
He's
shit.
making more money than all of them.
Yeah,
He got three belts. He's making more money than all of them. I mean, I
yeah.
don't know how he's overlooked.
I mean, Anthony Joshua is the guy that people haven't really been speaking about. He's the one who carries himself better. He's the one who gets all the ambassadors. He's the one who
But
gets
at
all
the
the
end of the
sponsors.
day, at
Listen,
the
he's
end of
an
the day,
ambassador for the sport. He's got Range Rover. He's got Jaguar. He's got all the big brands
at
behind him. Everybody's behind him, bro.
we could have been had undisputed before he even brought Ferry out the crack house. So I don't know if it was Wilder's fault, AJ's fault, but they were supposed to have undisputed before AJ, before he lost to Fury, and before AJ lost to Ruiz. We was already supposed to have undisputed, but somehow, some way that didn't work out. So wrenches got thrown in the sideworks, and now we're sitting here in the
Yeah, but
situation
D
we're in
Hodges,
now.
you got to look at this, right? I know you're American. I know Wilder's your guy. I know you're going to support him no matter what. But you got to look at the heavyweights that carry themselves better. Would you not say that Anthony Joshua carries himself better than Deontay Wilder, bro?
They're two different people. One person is more like proper because he's from England and Britain. So over there, y'all people are really proper. I gotta give y'all that. Real talk. I'm
Anthony
not even
Joshua
saying
never made no excuses. When he got beat the fuck out of in America from Andy Ruiz, he could have said something was wrong. He could have made excuses up, bro.
because
People
he
would have
had
still
no
been talking
because
about
he
it.
had no excuse to make. He
No,
just
he
got
did. He did. He felt like there was some shit wrong, but he didn't want to talk about it.
there wasn't nothing wrong.
Listen, dude.
He
Anyone
just
cannot
took
be. Listen, when you're not the same as you normally are, you've always
he
got
just
excuses.
no
You've
he
always got
just
excuses, bro.
it's no excuse. It's the point. If that's the way you feel when you're in a fight, that's the way you feel.
Yeah,
You
but
Hey,
know,
you know, D
yo.
Hodges, nobody
Hey,
in the history
Rapstar.
of the sport. Go ahead.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate for having me on, bro. But I feel I'm losing fucking brain cells listening to P. Hodges, bro. P. Hodges, stop being a fanboy, bro. Follow the sport of boxing for what it is, bro. Wilder got his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens in the third fight, bro. But I'm out. Shout out to y'all, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah, D Hodges, sometimes you gotta watch. I know you're connected to Wilder because you're from America. You have a sentimental connection between, you know what I mean? That's your people. But you gotta sometimes understand, bro, he's not making you look good. You know what I mean? You gotta keep it real, D Hodges. You can't just say, oh, no matter what he says, I'm gonna ride with him. Some of it you gotta call it out. You just gotta call it out for what it is.
Yeah, you can't say AJ just got beat, but you can't say that Deontay Wilder just got beat. You can't say that. You can't do it like that. It don't work that way.
I know that's why I just said I'm just waiting for this fight to happen, and then, like I said, if Fury go in there and outbox him, I'll sit up here and I'll eat crow pie like I've been
Okay, so
doing.
people in the chat want to ask you, D Hodges, which allegations do you actually think are real? What Wilder made?
What do I think about what?
What do you think about the allegations that Wilder made?
Hey, stop barking. Shut up.
No,
Hey,
I
Rap, I
don't
gotta take
know.
this dog out, man. I'll be back.
All right, bro. Yeah,
What's the
what do you think
point? I
about
don't
those
know.
allegations that
I can't say nothing about it because that's the way he felt. So I can't say he's telling the truth. I can't say he's lying. If that's the way he felt, he said
Okay.
it. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not no.
what happened to his fractured skull? What happened to the dent in the head? Huh?
I don't know. I guess it went away. I
What
guess.
happened? Did the dent in the
I
head
don't
go
know.
away?
I don't know. I really don't, I don't really know, but, just from what the pictures they show, that's why I kind of believe a little bit. But at the end of the day, I don't know how Deontay Wilder felt. No, none of us know. Unless you could jump in his body, we don't know. He might have really been all messed up off the water. So I don't know, but this third fight, that's the one I'm waiting for. Because if Fury go in there and outbox him again, Fury's number one because he still will have his own. He could retire, chill, well, go beat AJ up. Because if he could beat up Wilder, I know he gonna beat up AJ. So, you know what I'm saying? If he beat Wilder, undisputed with AJ, retire.
But what do you think about Wilder's comments lately? Like, he went on some of those channels and he says, I'm only gonna, I'm fighting for my brotherhood. I'm fighting for my people. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the people. What about all the other fans who've been following him? They're getting a bit pissed off about this now, Diogenes. Now, I understand that Wilder's saying, you know what I mean? He feels like he's a victim. So he's got certain people which he wants to just, you know what I mean, support. But, there's a lot of fans that Wilder's got. Wilder's got a lot of white people who support him. He's got British people that supported him. He's got Mexicans who support him. He's got Latinos who support him. What about all these people, bro? Why is he trying to, because of one guy, Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? He's coming at everybody. What do you think about that?
I don't know. He's tight about, I guess, whatever he went through that night, and he's tight about it. I can't read another man's brain. I can't pick his mind. I don't know what he's thinking or nothing, but whatever happened on that night, it made him become a different person. And that's why sometimes that fight can just really make a fighter a different person. There's so many people that had that fight that where that just they became different. And now the next time we go in there, it's just straight damage. So we'll just have to wait and see. I can't say what he's feeling and how he's feeling, but I just know he's feeling violence right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
just, but I ain't, I ain't gonna pay for it, dog. I told you, if it ain't free, it ain't for me. I don't pay for nothing. But I watch highlights. I watch highlights though.
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, I know you want to look. I don't blame you. You're gonna support Wilder no matter what. You know what I mean? You don't want to answer the certain questions because you don't want to be the guy to answer for Wilder. But I think at the same
Because
time,
I
you
don't
can't.
know. I'm not Wilder, so I can't tell what Wilder's thinking. If you sit up here and say you tell what Wilder's thinking, then you need to get your own hotline. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
like
but what about no? But there's certain things that you can think of. When he turned around and said he ain't got no proof, but he's gonna get rid of Mark Breland because he didn't feel good. How'd you feel? I mean, that's another black man that he slandered, an Olympian, Golden Gloves Mark Breland, right? A two-time world champion. He didn't deserve to get slandered like that. Why are you keeping the white man then? Why are you keeping the white man, JD's, and getting rid of the black man? You see what I'm saying?
I
It's
don't
like you're
know. I
contradicting
guess
yourself,
because
bro. It's
there's some
contradicting
black,
itself, bro.
because I'm black. There's some black people. If I tell you
So
don't
why
do
do you guys
something,
not ever get
no,
angry
I'm
when
just
he
saying,
goes
if
against
I'm
black
the
people?
boss and I tell you don't do something and you do it anyway, that you are subject to be fired. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he wouldn't have did it and now Deontay Wilder got hurt, that would have been on Deontay Wilder. That wouldn't have been whatever his name, Mark Breland. That wouldn't have been his fault because Wilder said don't stop it. So you gotta listen
Bro,
to
D
your
Hodges, you've been
boss.
watching the
And
sport.
now if
D
he's
Hodges,
brain dead and no, I'm
D
just saying
Hodges, you've
real
been
talk.
watching
If
the
he's
sport
brain
of
dead and
boxing.
retarded,
D
all I'm gonna tell you
Hodges,
is
you've
all
been
I'm gonna tell
watching
you.
the sport of
I'm
boxing all your life. You know why there's
but
a
I'm gonna
referee.
tell you
You
I
know
told
why
you
there's a corner
so.
man. You know
But I'm gonna
why?
tell you I
Let me ask
told
you,
you
D Hodges.
so.
D Hodges, let me ask you this: why the fuck do you get a coach, and why do you have a referee?
I know,
What is the
but if
coach?
your boss
What is
tell
the
you don't
trainer
do
and the coach
something, you
there
don't
for?
do it. I know many people that get fired because they disobeyed the boss.
No, but D Hodges, now you're
And I'm
going to
not
the point.
saying it in a
So you
bad
want to
way.
see Deontay Wilder dead? Do you? Do you want to see him
No,
dead?
I'm glad Mark Breland did what he
Thank
did,
you.
but I'm just explaining from a boss situation. If you're a boss, you have to listen to your boss. And then I
Yeah,
go
but
back
bro,
and
you don't fucking
now
die
listen,
in the
I'll go
ring.
back and tell
What the
you,
fuck happened to so many fighters, bro? What happened to
but now
Listen, don't
listen,
get me started, D Hodges. What happened
listen,
to Patrick Day? What happened
but
to
listen,
Patrick
I
Day?
done did it.
What
I done
happened to
told
fucking
many
Patrick Day?
people
What happened to
throughout my
Gerald
time,
McKellen? Don't
and
get me
then after
started,
they
D
did
Hodges.
their,
Don't get
they
me
did
started, bro. There's been people which have been
listen,
killed in
they
our
didn't
sport,
listen
bro.
to me, and then
So
get
we're not
out
gonna
2
fucking
years
want to
later
see
and say
Deontay
I should
Wilder
have
dead,
listened
are
to
you?
you. Not at all, but it's the
Come on,
boss.
bro.
Sometimes you
The
gotta
boxer can
listen to
say
what
what
the
the fuck
boss
he wants.
says.
How many times did
Because I
Mike
tell the
Tyson say that
boss,
he's gonna kill
I tell
somebody?
the boss don't do something, and then the boss he end up getting in trouble. Now he get 10 years and
Come
get
on,
out
D
later and
Hodges.
said,
That's
"Yeah,
weak.
I should have listened to you." And I was the worker. This was when I was doing my hustling days. I'm 41 years old. I was
Bro,
trapping hard body, and
this is ridiculous, bro.
I'll tell
You're
my
ridiculous.
boss like, "Yo, boss," and boss, no, fuck that. Let me go. Let me go. And then I let him
This
go.
is boxing, D Hodges.
But at the end of the day, you gotta listen to
If
your
you take one
boss.
punch too many, bro, you're over. It's over. Mark Breland deserves every fucking credit for stopping that fucking fight, bro.
I'm just trying to use it
Come
from
on,
Boston
D
hood
Hodges.
terms.
No, no, that's
If your
wrong. That's
boss
wrong,
tell
bro.
if your boss tell you don't do something, you don't do it.
Yeah, but if
And
your
like
boss is
I
telling you
said,
in the office not to do something, if you're a car salesman, you don't fucking do that. This is boxing,
I
bro.
know.
This
And
is
like I
fucking
said,
boxing. Listen, this is the reason.
I
This is
told
the
the person
reason
that
why you
was a
got a
I told
referee.
the person
This is
that
the
above
reason
me
why
when
you
he
got a
got out
coach,
of
bro.
jail, I told you so.
Yeah,
That's all
but
you could do is I
that's a
told
different
you. All
reason,
you could
bro.
do is say I told you so. You
Yeah, but
can't
not in
go.
the sport of boxing. Not in the sport of boxing.
I
A
got.
boxer doesn't know.
I'm just
Listen, D
saying.
Hodges. D Hodges, let me ask you this. If your son had this anger and this Mike Tyson kind of anger, do you think, if you be his father, do you think Bill Haney or Teofimo Lopez Sr. or even, I don't know, anybody who's a father to their son, do you think that they would allow their son to get such a beating that their son gets put into a wheelchair just over a boxing fight? Come on. If
I,
you really love Deontay Wilder, bro, and you really thought Deontay Wilder was like your brother or something like that, you wouldn't want to see him get battered in that fight. You wouldn't want to
all
see
I
him get
did, and I didn't never say that. So don't ever get me misconstrued with what I
mm,
said. All I just was explain why sometimes if you go against the boss, it could be your best interest, but you still get fired. That was the whole point of my conversation.
yeah, but
That was the
let me
whole
ask you
point.
this.
He was looking out for his life, but in Wilder's eyes, he felt a different way, so he fired him. And all I was saying that I'm glad that it went that way, because if it was me, okay, you want to keep going, all right, keep
Yeah,
going,
but
all right.
do you know the guy he needed to fire? He needed to fire that gentleman, the white man, which you keep saying, what Deontay Wilder keeps talking about, is JD's. Because JD's didn't give a fuck about Deontay Wilder. He was happy to see Deontay Wilder carry on until he get beat up some more. You know what I mean? Far as I'm concerned, the man who did care about him was the black man, Mark Breland. And Mark Breland, even if he threw the towel, at this point he probably wished he shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Because when he saved the man, he took every slander and he got slandered under the bus, and that was another black man. So I wish you keep the same energy for people both ways, D Hodges, not just for Deontay Wilder. Yeah? Like I told you, you got to think about another man got slandered for no evidence, no proof, just because Deontay Wilder wanted to keep JD's and he fired Mark Breland. So, you know what I mean? Stop. It's a contradiction, bro. It's just a contradiction, bro. That's all it is. So we got to keep it real. Let's look. I think the big thing is, though, fuck it now. The fight's coming up July the 24th, right? The Hodges?
Oh, yeah. And then that's what I'm going
And
to
it's all
know.
or nothing now. This trilogy
It
is
is.
all or
Because
nothing for Deontay
I know
Wilder.
it's gonna be a fair fight. There's gonna be no type of near
So
nutter.
why wasn't it fair in the first place? It was fair the first couple of times. There's no
But I'm
proof.
just saying, just
There's no
by
proof.
just by the whole thing of the last fight that happened, I guarantee you they're gonna have cameras in that back room making
Yeah,
sure
do you know what?
it
They
ain't.
had it last time as well. And now this time round, I would advise Deontay Wilder to get a security fucking lock for his water. He needs to lock his water from the start to the end. He needs to fucking make sure that he doesn't need to wear an extra heavy costume, so he doesn't need to blame the costume anymore. Right? At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder's got every opportunity to sit there because he's making excuses already, bro, on those channels. So far as I'm concerned, I don't want to hear no excuses from these people, bro. That's all I'm saying, DL. Just enough excuses now. It's getting to the point. It's getting a bit creepy, cringy now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you this though. One of these days, there's going to be a movie about this. Remember my words. One of these days, there's going to be a film about the Deontay Wilder situation with all these allegations, and all this stuff that happened, they're gonna have to make a movie out of it because Deontay Wilder made a movie out of it. You know what I mean? He made a movie out of it, bro. That's the reason why people hate him. Some people hate him because he's been hating on the situation. He's been hating on people. He only wants to fight for his people, bro. How do you think the rest of the boxing fans feel, D. Hodges? You ain't got nothing to say about that, have you?
No, I told you after the 24th, that will answer every single question that I ever had. You know what I mean? I just gotta wait for that fight to happen, and then that'll answer everything. Because, like I said, this is one where nobody has an excuse because it's definitely gonna be on the up and up. So after it happened, then I'll know. But just want to see it happen first. God, I want to see a fair fight because the first one was a good fight and it was fair. The first fight was fair though. There was
You
nothing
can't go
wrong
by
with
the first fight, bro. If this is the problem that everybody's making. If Deontay Wilder and all his fanboys are going by the first fight, you guys are in trouble. Because the first fight is done. You can't just go by the first fight. If that's this is the problem. I see everybody getting their motivation and getting all their hype from the first fight. It's like they don't want to acknowledge the second fight. So carry on doing that. Carry on thinking the first
it. Of
fight is
course,
why
because
Deontay Wilder's gonna
the
win.
first fight, like, there was no allegations. The first fight, Fury just went in there and naturally just boxed his face off. There was no nothing that anybody could say at that fight. Maybe they kind of complained about the draw a little bit, but they couldn't really say nothing. But that second fight, that's when all the everything start coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I give him props for the first fight. He outboxed my boy, and I love Wilder, but Fury did outbox him. And like I said, if Deontay Wilder didn't knock him down 2 times, that would have been like a kind of a 12-0 kind of, you know what I'm saying? But second
No,
fight, all these
on the
second
first
fight,
fight, you guys are getting off the first
second
fight,
fight is
bro.
all allegations. So I don't know. We'll know the third fight, but I give Fury props for the first fight because he didn't cheat
Hey,
that
listen,
fight.
and I already know, right, at the end of the day, that the first fight is what a lot of channels and a lot of those Wilder fanboys are going by that first fight, bro. Look, I know Tyson Fury comes with antics. Tyson Fury himself isn't the greatest person in boxing, but at this moment, you know what I mean, they're playing it wrong with the situation, the way that they're building it. And especially the fanboys, the way that they're trying to think the first fight is where all the hype comes from. You know, you got to understand that the second fight is where you got to go from the last fight that you had. Deontay Wilder needs to change certain things in that fight. At this age, at 35, 36 years old, yeah, he looks good on TV. You know what I mean? Yeah, he looks good with Malik Scott. He looks good. But once he gets in that ring, how's he going to change anything? Has he ever been able to change anything so far? You know what I mean? So, yeah, things look good. Yeah, things are hyped up. But at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder also shows you he's flip-flopping out here. He's the biggest flip-flopper, bro. When he came to the press conference, he's flip-flopping. He wants to put his headphones on and act like a coward. He don't want to say nothing to the man that said that he nearly killed him. So I don't give a fuck what people say in the chat. You know what I mean? Because the people in the chat are also friends with people which are with Wilder. I keep the shit real. I already know some of the people which are just the Wilder channels out there. Don't even let me cook these people, bro. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Those Wilder fanboy channels, which all they did was race bait. Yeah? Hating on the British people. Let's not forget that shit, bro. Calling people white crackers and white cracker babies. Let's not forget what the Wilder channel said about all the rest of the races. Yeah, let's not forget what Wilder channel said about what they're going to do to Sugar Hill. They want to see Sugar Hill dead. Yeah? Just over a boxing fucking match. That all this bullshit, and here's people still in the chat saying, oh, you know what I mean? He's answering this, answering that. Look, D Hodges, I appreciate you saying what you got to say. Yeah,
That's
but
the
you
whole
got to.
point. He had to be quiet. I would have been quiet too. Because I
you.
already said what I said. Once I came in the interview and said, when this fight is on, this decapitation, I have nothing else to say for the rest of the interview. You could do all the talking you want. We're just gonna wait until that fight happens. Because if I do say
And I'm
something,
gonna say they're the minority
anything, no,
people.
because anything wild to say, there could be that messed up person that take it and turn it into a bad like comment. You know what I mean? So I would have been quiet too. I would not say nothing. I already told you I'm gonna decapitate you. It's on and popping. We were fighting. Why do I need to keep talking anymore? I don't need to answer no question about gloves and all that stuff. Because all that do is causing more problems. So just be quiet, get this out the way. And then when he went to Fred, he did a Gold People's interview on Fred, the barbershop. Yo, that was a good ass interview. He explained everything he wanted to say
Yeah, but
at
it's
that.
all biased, bro. It's all one-sided interviews. Look, let me say this as well, though, Diogenes. It's only a minority of people. I got a lot of love for everybody. It's just a minority of people that showed a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder's boosting it up. Wilder's the one who goes over there and puts salt on the wound. I mean, you can't blame the channels and you can't blame the people because it's a minority of people. Let's keep this shit real. It's a minority of those people that want to spin the narrative, but Wilder's the one who's putting that on them. You know what I mean? He's still building it up and he's like part of that shit, bro. So I don't have no respect for that. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't respect all that bullshit that a man's got time for YouTube to spin narratives. I don't give a fuck because some of them are hateful narratives, right? You don't want to acknowledge us, then we don't want to acknowledge you. It's as simple as that, bro. If you got no fucking respect for other races, well, then that minority people, how the fuck are we going to have any respect for you? And this is in our sport of boxing because YouTube and everything like that is an open platform. It's not monitored. There's no ESPN Showtime where you're going to be restricted to what you say. Because I can pull up loads of receipts. I can show you loads of hateful messages. So don't even get me there, bro. Because then I'll be cooking again. The next time I go to cook about it, I'm going to come with all the receipts and show you the stuff that I've got. And it ain't fucking pleasant. And it comes from America, D. Hodges. It does. It don't come from any other country. I don't see other countries making all these fucking toxic fucking racist fucking remarks or trying to be, hateful to other people. I don't see it anywhere else, bro. I don't see Australian channels. I don't see British channels doing this hateful shit. So I'm just saying, look, if you give that energy out there, Diogenes, right? Like you're all right. Everybody's got time for you, Diogenes. Why does everybody have time for you? Because you support everyone, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you were hateful, and you're gonna get the same energy. Answer that question, bro.
It's hard to answer because I got a lot of there's a lot of people that don't like me. I swear to God, I think it's more people that don't like me than people actually that do, and it's just because I'm just a person that I be myself, and like I do what I do. I go where I want to go. I see who I want to see. Oh well, if you block me, you hate me. You say don't say hi to you no more. All that don't matter to me. But at the end of the day, like Wilder has so much hate, why would he really talk? Mad people, he has been receiving way more hate than love ever since
Yeah.
the whole thing. You gotta admit it. Real talk. He been receiving more hate than love from
So
all
do you
races.
think do you actually think that hate that Wilder gets has actually turned him into that person against certain fans and people? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying, from the media to everybody else, like a lot of people hate it all. So if a lot of people hate me, why do I want to be bothered with y'all? Of course, I'm gonna be quiet for all that months, because all the months they was dogging Wilder. Ever since the Fury fight, they've been dogging him. So why do I want to go talk to you and you're talking bad about me? You know what I'm saying? That's why he finally broke his silence and went and talked to what Fight Hype and Barbershop, because they
Mm.
was two that was still cool with him when he was going through his thing, though. It's like soon as that Fury thing happened, the second fight, it's like everybody just like completely just kind of just forgot about him and disowned him. You know what I'm saying? So I
Do you
understand
feel
why I was
sorry
wanting
for
to.
him?
I don't want
So
to talk to people
do you
because
personally?
come on, bro. How many they was talking all bad?
So do
There
you
was
feel
no.
sorry for Deontay Wilder? Let me ask the chat. Do you guys in the chat feel sorry for Deontay Wilder? That's what I'm asking you, Diogenes.
I'm not saying feel sorry for him, but come on now.
I
Everybody's
mean, he
dogging
feels
him,
sorry
so
for himself. He does feel sorry for himself.
I know, but you can't do nothing if everybody's dogging you as soon as it happened. Like it's like he had no good support though. It's like as soon as it happened, like every channel basically was like da 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 da. Da. The only one that held him down was the LDBC channels. You know what I'm saying? They held him down and kept his confidence up. Everybody else, they was dogging him. So why am I gonna talk to y'all and y'all dogging me? Of course, I'm gonna talk to my LDBC people because they held me down when the world got rid of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
I've
just
got some
real.
glove pictures, D Hodges, that I'm gonna put on my next live. And these gloves that I've got, even Errol Spencer's in one of them, and they look like Fury's gloves, just for the capture of the picture. Now, let me just say this, right? You got two, three people saying no, they don't feel sorry for him. Then you got somebody saying, look, man, at the end of the day, so Wilder was playing victim basically. So by him playing the victim, people do feel sorry for him, bro. Come on, let's keep it real, D. You're very logical. You're 41 years old. When you play the victim, people are gonna feel sorry for you, whether it's a minority of people or not. People are gonna feel sorry for you, right? You just said yourself, people are hating on him. You said that the media was against him. So I'm sure you feel sorry for him a little bit.
Yeah, I do. I do.
At least you're being honest.
They do, and it's for no reason. It's like, wow, what is the problem? So what? I fired somebody that I told not to do something. So what? I did this and that. That's nothing to make people not like me. How come people still cheer for Dillian White and he's a cheater? They still cheer for Canelo, he's a cheater. People still even love Billy Joe Sanders, even though he lost and he's a cheater. But how comes Wilder's a stand-up dude? He never did nothing wrong or nothing like that, but he gets so much more hate more than the people that are cheaters. And that's the only thing I don't understand.
Now, the problem we have, right, at the end of the day, the energy in the way the situation is away from America is not good for Deontay Wilder. And it doesn't look good because you're right. There's a lot of haters now. We got to keep it real, Diogenes. You're telling the truth. Let's look at it from the outside in. He's also got a lot of haters. People now are talking a lot about Deontay Wilder on the internet. So Deontay Wilder doesn't have time for those fans anymore. And, because at the end of the day, like you said, it is only a certain amount of channels and a certain amount of fans that been supporting his loads of fucking allegations and his excuses. So he feels more comfortable because at the end of the day, whether they are his excuses or his allegations, at least he knows that these people, no matter what he says, they'll ride with him. They're gonna ride and die with him. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's also turned into that character that he don't give a fuck about those fans anymore. He's like, fuck all the fans. You know what I mean? He's only gonna ride with the fans that support him the way that he wants to. Whatever he says, they need to be yes man. So you could basically gotta be a yes man to support Wilder. If you speak up like Jamal Charlo, or you say something like, you know, that other people will say, then you become a hater. You know? Right now, Jamal Charlo is the one who spoke up, and Jamal spoke a few things. You know what I mean? There's a few people who said, you know what I mean, Deontay Wilder, he's just overreacting. Forget about the excuses. Just focus on the fight. And they've been called haters, bro. They're the ones who people are hating on now. I'm saying minority people, they're slandering these guys now for just speaking up against Wilder. What do you think about that, Diogenes?
Oh, that is the truth. That is the truth. But it's just sometimes there's some things you just shouldn't say because it's not gonna sit well with people. And I know Charles a person that really don't care, but saying things like that just makes like a whole bunch of people like feel a certain way about you. You know what I mean? Like when you're on that world championship level, when you're on that whatever level, call me Tim Bradley. I swear to God, I'll be a Tim Bradley. I'll butt pants and all that. I'll make sure that I'm a love champion. You know what I'm saying? Because all you got to do, like Jamel said, one thing, and bing. Even if I felt that way, I still wouldn't have said it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you could say one thing, and that one thing you say just be the worst ever. So even if I feel that way, I'm not gonna say it nationally. You know what I mean? Because then everybody gonna run it with it and turn with it, and now I'm a racist, and now I'm a whatever hater and whatever. So it's like you got to be careful how you phrase your words and what you say. And even if Jamal Charlo felt that way, I felt he shouldn't have put it on social media. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I just think there's always a backlash. You give out something, whatever energy you give out, you're gonna get something back. You know what I mean? But it all depends anyway. In this day and age, even if you speak the truth, if fans fucking hate on you, they're gonna hate you for speaking the truth. So it is what it is. But I'll say this now, bro. I think the fight's a big fight now. It's bigger than it ever was. It's just the press conference was a bit, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. A lot of people are disappointed with Wilder's energy in the press conference, just keeping it real. But, the fight's a big fight, and we can't wait. Now, we didn't get the undisputed fight, but there we are. We got the trilogy. So until they meet the next time, I'm just saying, if Wilder's going to keep going on with, avoiding all the talk and he just wants to get into the fight, then he needs to stop talking about all the allegations and get mentally ready because he's not mentally acting the way that he should when he goes to the other channels and keeps talking about excuses. So he needs to be mentally focused and get ready for the fucking prize. And anything can happen because Deontay Wilder has still got that punch. You know what I mean? You can't write him off. He's still got that punch. But I will say this. This is everything for Deontay Wilder. After, being the guy that he wants this fight, you still got to commend him in some respect that he's still going in against the guy who beat the fuck out of him, bro. So we got to keep that shit real as well. Deontay Wilder deserves a lot of respect. I mean, D Hodges, this guy got beat, and he got beat bad. Tyson Fury beat him, and he beat him convincingly. So for Deontay Wilder to go back in the ring, you got to give Wilder some credit there, regardless if he's not mentally right or if he's, mentally broken. It doesn't matter because physically, he's still got the punch. So let's all get ready for the fight, bro. The fight's coming up. I just hope I stop hearing a lot of excuses and a lot of bullshit leading towards it. And let's just get ready for the fight. And I hope Wilder starts coming back with that energy, bro. I mean, don't you feel a little bit? I mean, I'm just gonna say this, yeah. I feel a little bit disheartened in Deontay Wilder's energy because I was looking forward to Deontay Wilder to really come at Tyson Fury and get involved in a mental battle. But it just doesn't seem like that's the Deontay Wilder that we got right now. He's changed his energy, but it is what it is. So let's see what happens. But as far as I'm concerned, so everybody out there, man, thanks for supporting Rapstar. I haven't been around for a while. I've been busy for a bit. So I'll be back soon, man. So yeah, to everybody in the chat, to Mark Nash, to XP, to Colin Kennedy, to Ray P, to Johnny Blaze, to everybody else, to Lisa Bells, to Ray P, To everybody else, Major Key, D Calico, Lee Adams, Stephen, 4722. We'll be back cooking soon. And we'll be back live and direct, holding nothing back. When Rapstar comes, he's coming all out. And I salute everybody who comes to the chat, even the people who disagree with me, even my haters. Salute to all of you guys. Smash that like button, in fact. You know what I mean? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. But always, my long-lasting friend, I will say D Hodges was one of my first subscribers, weren't you, D Hodges? You was my
My
early
main
subscriber,
man,
weren't
you
you?
know you my main man. You already know. I don't
Yeah,
jump on too many. I don't jump
I've
on too
always
many
respect
panels,
you, D
but
Hodges, whether
I
we
definitely
disagree.
got you.
Yeah,
And
I've
you know
always
I don't
got your
jump
back,
on
D
panels.
Hodges. You know what I mean?
I
I've
love
always respect you. I've always got your back. And let me tell you this, D Hodges, when you came to my channel, I had about 100 subscribers. And I'm going to celebrate soon. I got 3,000. I hit 3,000 subscribers a couple of days ago.
Oh shit, you're balling then. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you, I only jump on people's panels that I like. And you know, I like you and you're very, very cool. So it's like I always got you. It's just like only time I don't jump on panels when it's 100 people arguing and like H Money's panel and like a bunch of people's panel. I want to Major Keys. I want to jump on, but it'd be like mad people arguing. But I notice yours is a cool panel that I could jump on and you know we let each other talk and everything else. So I love your channel and you have a good night, bro. A good day.
Hey,
I'll
man, I
definitely be
respect you
back.
guys. And I appreciate all the people which have been following us. Thanks for letting Rapstar get to 3,000 over subscribers. We're growing every day. I'm going to come with some more live content soon. We got some exclusive shit going on soon. I'm not going to speak too much. But to everybody out there, be safe. And let's get ready for some of the biggest fights coming soon. Rapstar, your host. I'm out of here. We out.